God. Hold on, I have to click on
Gods in this game?
No, I have to click on this person's character sheet because I can't see the fucking name. Oberyn Silverleaf, Cleric of Kanto, Voice of Creation.
All right, Lumpy gave himself a real name. He's not Maximilian Pegasus.
Isn't Oberyn like baby's first fae creature? Like,
What?
What?
isn't that like the basic? Isn't that the basic one? Hold on.
Also, a guy with a spear.
Oh, never mind. I see what I'm looking at. Okay. Chalet? How would you pronounce?
Shillelagh?
Chalet.
Shillelagh, no.
And fucking Robin the
Shadow
Druid
Eye,
just
baby.
All right, perfect.
Well, I hear someone's casting Shillelagh, and I just run up and start stabbing the person. I'm here. What do you need? Murder.
Is my thing bugged? I think it is. I need to reroll. Okay, when we last saw our lovely adventurers, you had gotten all...
Three of us were dead.
Yeah, 3 of you were dead. All of you had somehow gotten into the same cave, who would have thought? And it ended up collapsing, so you couldn't go that way, so you had to go deeper into the cavern system. You solved a magical door, fought some cockatrices and kobold snakes, and passed through Scylla and Caribus. Finally to reach this point. What the fuck is that? Hold on, enhance the... Oh, it's you upside down, never mind. Alright, let's enhance this. Never mind. Never mind. These just look very weird. Okay, no, that's it. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Alright, we continue.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Racist voice.
We continue, yeah.
Yeah, we're not coming down. Fuck.
Think of that.
Is looking bleed.
He's nice, yes.
So we just got across, correct?
Yeah, you just got across. You had just tossed the rest of your rat food into Caribus's lovely mouth, and she waved a goodbye and a kiss, and she sunk back into her whirlpool.
Well, I was about to say, I guess we should keep moving, but then Theo teleported halfway across the room, so I guess I'm following him.
Okay. That's great.
Classic Theo.
Classic Theo.
Oh.
Maybe that'll be a punishment.
Yeah, he comes crawling back.
Oh, and there he goes.
So as you guys continue down the corridor, the cave just seems to have a lot of ups and downs. I'm not sure at what point when you're above sea level or below sea level. Keeping it going, because it does change the vegetation, mushrooms and shit, and then other times it's just very like craggy rock and kind of damp, where the water kind of flows through to this deeper part. So it's getting a little ugly. You guys are traveling for quite a while. Oh, this is Robin. That's why I'm like, when is this dumb bitch gonna move?
Just pops out of existence. All right.
As you continue on, you all start feeling. Wait. I guess everyone that isn't the elves. Do elves feel tired? Do they feel they do feel the need that they're like, hey, it's time. Okay,
They still need to trance.
Okay. Then you begin to feel tired. While you do not know what time it is outside, you're beginning to feel a little sleepy.
Actually, Leo, I can't fall asleep. That's an elf thing.
No, you can still feel fatigued.
Eat a big bowl of
jackass.
So it's getting very late. You feel the tiredness.
Let's go to
We,
sleep.
Want to set up camp?
Yep.
I feel really tired.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes.
That
I
is
will-
way past my bedtime.
I will start to set up a camp. Well, let's just I'll move up here to set it up.
Oops.
Alright. So what are you guys gonna do? Gonna set up anything? Just gonna lay down and sleepy sleeps. What's the tea? What is happening?
I'm gonna take a cat nap. Ba-da-da.
Nice.
So
How about
we
we
should
take
probably set up watches. I'll take 2 and 3 after I sleep for my first one.
Elf sleep.
The trance.
Do you have dreams?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh, what do you dream about?
it really isn't consistent.
It's not consistent. Sometimes I think about flowers and like skip into a flower field. And sometimes I think about napping while in my dreams. And sometimes I think about, I don't know, just doing random stuff. Like one time there was a talking fish.
That's nice.
Ah,
I'm gonna go to sleep.
okay, night night.
So we're gonna do the old fashioned, the classic Leo. Put a dot. Put dots if what.
All the dots.
Yeah, bring back the dots, please. Yeah, that's what I like to see.
I haven't had the power to take 2 watches in so long.
What does
See, a lot of-
purple mean?
It means nothing. It means they're just sleeping through the whole thing.
What's first watch?
So the first dot is red.
Okay.
Second watch is blue. Green is third. And if you're purple, if you're any other color, then you're sleeping through the whole thing.
Hi, Robin. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good. I want to take a cat nap, but I'm on first watch.
Kitty nap will happen soon.
I'll just let that guy do his thing.
I'm going to apologize ahead of time if there's any random demonic meowing. My cat's begging me for food.
It's starving.
Don't give in to her bullshit, Jake.
Starving your cat. That's fucked up. Even by my
She has
standards.
plenty of food. She just wants my burger.
She's just
She needs the burger. She needs it.
She does not. She needs
Can I
no
have
such thing.
Can I have cheeseburger?
There's no want here. She needs it.
I really want
Well,
a
she's a-
cheeseburger.
Me too.
All right.
I'm back.
All right. I need Google Translate. That's not what I asked. I wanted Google.
You Google Translate.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no, he's attacking
Okay.
us with Spanish people.
As it should be.
All right. First, so as everyone gets, comfy enough to go to sleep. So first watch.
I
Olga,
just jumped all the way over there.
Olga and Calco.
Yeah.
Right? So you guys
So-
are awake. I'm not gonna say this because I know Theo's about to fucking speed run it, but you guys can talk, and whenever you guys are ready, roll a d20.
He's typing. He's ready.
So,
Well, it's better than you used to, because you used to just rip it instantly. Didn't even say I'm ready.
so what's your name?
Didn't we already go over this?
No.
Yeah. Yes,
I
you
we
told
did
did.
one
also.
person my name.
The only person that did not say their name is Ham.
I
Mm.
didn't say my name. I always said it to another person. What's your name?
Olga,
Wow, that's a pretty name. Where you from?
Russia.
Wow.
I've never heard of that place. What's that?
Unapologetic.
Oh god.
to the north.
Oh, it's pretty cool. I live down south from here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the meadows. So why are you on this island?
Looking for a friend.
Oh, did it get lost?
Yeah,
Oh no, that's terrible. I hope you find them.
me too.
You
I
ever
really,
have
really do.
dreams?
Nope.
You don't have dreams?
Jesus.
Sometimes I dream about talking fish and they have top hats.
Have you seen a psychiatrist?
No, this is a dream we're talking about. Silly things happen in dreams. You wouldn't know because you said you don't have dreams, but so how tall are you?
Alright, I'm just gonna
Um,
cut it here. Just think of the whole rest of the night of me asking weird questions.
God.
Your bond grows a little bit, but one-sidedly. One-sidedly.
And one side it grows negatively.
Yeah.
This one talks. I hate talking.
This was a mistake.
Alright, just roll a d20 whenever you're ready. Okay, a 7. Okay.
That's
Where's
a
my
pretty good number.
It's the worst number.
Thanks.
hold on. Okay, so hold
That's
on.
the
hold on.
hell number.
Where's my? Oh, that's why I'm missing a fucking whole document. I forget I have 3 documents to have open at all times.
Of course.
Of course. Where's the other one? D&D info fun facts. There it is. Okay, so word of okay, this is out of character. Really quick side note here. Jake.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. What did I do?
Jake.
Being
Any religion?
cutscened.
Getting cutscenes. Any religion?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, Ham.
No.
Theo.
Nope.
Payton.
What was the question?
Any religion?
I'm not there, so I doubt it's going to mean much to me.
It's not, I need it for future references.
In like
No.
the setting, just overall.
Wait, do I have any religion, or do I have any religious knowledge?
Do you believe in a god? Yeah.
Yes. I'm a fucking
Oh, yeah,
paladin.
okay. I believe in them, but
Okay, then who?
It was the god of love, Veloria.
I'm not necessarily worshiping them, but I believe in them. Sure.
Oh, nice. We have 2 children of Valoria. That's great. Good job,
Yeah.
good job. And Payton, you haven't seen the world map. Okay, we'll do that.
No.
We'll do that. We'll do that. when
It's
we-
fine. I don't exist right now.
Yeah.
Until I show up in the session, I don't exist.
Yeah. Okay, so nothing happens. You notice some fungus. Looks very pretty.
Wow, look at that. There's a mushroom.
No
Holy
religion from
shit.
the cleric.
Flashback to Jake getting murdered by
Do
Flash.
you think I should poke you?
Oh, that's right. That's actually not even the first character that's like gotten fucked up by mushrooms. Mushrooms actually have a pretty. They're definitely up 2-0 on me in D&D. God.
Yes.
You never know how... Okay,
I do think
and
you
with
should.
that, first watch ends. You wake up your second watch, and
Hey, it's time to wake up. I'm very tired.
Is it Jake's character?
it's the blue people, so it'd be Lumpy and Jake,
Hey,
Only a blue person.
hey.
the blue man group.
Okay. I'm up.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, stop.
Okay. Have a nice watch. I'm tired.
Good luck out there.
Oh,
Gonna
okay,
take
you're
My sleeping
watching
roll.
that side. I'll go watch over here.
Just gonna like bury myself inside my sleeping roll. Sweet.
Oh, hi, Dancer.
All right. All right. Second watch may begin. Talk until and roll whenever done talking.
Well, I'm all the way over here.
Yeah, I saw you were watching that side, so I ran to the other side.
All the way over here. Wait, is Robin's character awake?
No,
No,
that's
she's in
third
the
watch.
green realm.
Blue
She was
time.
in trance for that long.
She's chilling.
Yeah, maybe she likes the extended. Maybe she likes feeling
Double
sleepy.
trance.
Yeah.
Extra
Yeah,
rest.
For now, while I'm eating, just trancing for that long.
Holy shit, she's eating while trancing.
Oh my
Dinner.
god, what power move!
I hear some crunching. Oh nope, that's just that elf eating their chips while asleep.
Power move.
Classic elves and their chips.
All right, Lump, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, big 19.
Ooh.
That I don't know. I don't think we're both supposed to roll. Lumpy.
That's true. We'll
Two
take the
bad
19.
things happen.
A Tarrasque and a Dragon Turtle. Mm-hmm. I see. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Lumpy rolled 3 times and has less total than me.
Except for the third time was kind of a fuck
Okay,
up.
well fine. He rolled 3 times and he has equal to me.
Good. Okay. So, Talon.
Talon, got it.
Talon. Okay, so hold on. I have to go down the list. So no. 1, 2, 3. Roll a D. A
Oh, I'm
D3.
already rolling to see who gets cutscene. Sorry, boys. 3. Theo.
Okay.
Theo's all of them.
Theo with all of them. You notice in the oh, okay. You notice that there's something amiss. That you see that there's a kind of like a skeletal hand, kind of just there's like some remains, right? Part of it's buried, but there's a skeletal hand. And in its hand, you see that it has a bottle of ink and a quill. The quill is kind of like very badly, it's been damaged by time. It's, the feathers, or the feather itself, the little strands of the feather are just bad. There's maybe like 3 on there. It's mostly just kind of the stick part of it. But the ink bottle is closed and is still in pretty good shape, actually.
And where is this? Just right over like here? Oh, right. Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
just-
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
I'll go grab the quill and the ink.
Okay.
I'll write down shitty ink. Or shitty quill, rather. Shitty quill. Nice ink.
Nice.
What would you call it? A vial?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I always think of vials like triangular, like they can't stand by themselves. But yeah, we can call it a vial. Vial of ink. Ink pot.
Ink pot.
Yeah, it has essence of weed.
Okay, ink pot. I don't even know what the hell. God, now I'm thinking like a cooking instrument.
Just filled with ink.
That's the best kind of ink pot to have.
And I can just pour the ink out and then cook in it instead.
That's about it. I mean,
Great.
unless you want to do anything with that, that's all you see.
Oh no! I mean, is there anything else around the skeleton? Like, is there like a paper? Was he writing?
No, there is no paper to be seen.
Dude, what a nerd!
Well, it probably decomposed because it's paper.
It's it's the most strong of ingredients.
Ingredients.
Oh shit! He must have cooked it in the ink pot, actually.
Yeah,
Oh
it was his last meal.
Right? And with that, I guess second watch ends.
Mm-hmm. Action
Hey, look, I'm on
attacks.
third watch too.
So with that, you begin to wake. Third watch is just Robin. Excellent.
No,
Chill.
Nice.
I mean, I mean, you don't have to
Sounds
wake
fun.
anyone else up. It's just Robin. You wake up Robin. All right. So you are brought out of your trance to begin third watch. Again, you may talk until otherwise noted. Until otherwise rolling.
I mean, I'll be real. This is too scary to talk to people.
Okay.
It's a big old cave.
Yeah,
I walked into a hole and hidden.
that's great.
Okay. That's wonderful. So are you guys not gonna say anything? Just gonna watch?
I'm watching.
I'm
Let's go.
watching, yeah.
The roll you did.
I rolled the last one, so you get. The
I
other one.
got you.
Just roll a 1 and kill us all in session 2. Be done with it. Ooh, an 18.
And fucking 18, dude.
Fellow high roller.
I think that's the highest I've rolled on a d20 in a while when it comes to these things.
Yeah, usually you're
It's
below 10.
that Robin is dead. This is new and improved Robin. Okay.
Robin, can we trade her out for her cat instead?
Ooh,
Meow.
Shiva would be a better player than me. She would talk more.
that is
She should show up with like a min-maxed, like
Oh.
insanely strong character.
Okay, roll a D2.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, they're both Theo again. You also see a skeletal hand, and it snaps Theo's neck.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Roll- Yeah, no, it's. Oh, wait, hold on. So 1, 2.
Only Theo
3.
murders people.
Roll a D3.
Oh, God.
I'm scared.
Come on, hit Theo. Oh, God.
Which one is that one?
Robin, stop rolling ones.
Oh no.
And thus, Eleanor killed me before I even entered the session.
You see Peyton's character walk up from these stairs, and he
Okay.
gets crushed.
Wouldn't that be some shit? though?
Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Roland. With your elvish eyes, you in the spy. In the ceiling, between some stalagmites.
No, it is stalactites.
Stalactites.
This is
are
one thing that's always confused you, Leo.
That is confusing. Anyway,
Stalactites
stalactites.
has got to hold on tight.
Well, I always imagine like the T. So the T goes down. That's
I'm
the.
getting deja
Oh,
vu. We've
that's-
had this exact conversation.
That's
before.
Yeah, I know he
Okay.
did. so
So the
good.
stalactites. You see what appears to be a hammer, kind of like wedged between them, like not even like a war hammer or anything, like a plain like a
It's just like
hammer.
a nailing
hammer?
hammer.
Like a claw hammer. Yeah, it's exactly that. It is a claw hammer. It's not like way up high.
Like, is it high enough that I couldn't reach it?
You would need some assistance, unless I don't know if you're a professional acrobat, but
Assistance. Scary.
you
I'm
could-
not very acrobatic, no.
Or you could.
The
I don't know.
professional
You could
climber.
always try to. You could always try to shoot it down or whatever you think of.
If I tried to use my quarterstaff, can I just poke it loose and hope no one's there?
How long is a quarterstaff? They're pretty long. I think so.
Quarterstaffs are pretty long.
They're pretty long because you get a range and then you get yeah. I could say that you could give it a
Yeah,
good whack.
said character's at least is almost 6 feet tall, so that also helps.
Okay, so roll whatever like an attack. Roll quarterstaff attack. Okay, well it is just a rock. I'm just trying to get it loose.
Yeah, just kind of knocking at it.
Smacking an immobile object.
So you smack it, and down it falls. And you see, while it is a normal claw hammer, it is inscribed with mystical runes.
Okay.
It
Can I
always drives
try
a
to read
melee
it?
with one hit?
Oh, and well, and so Drake, you do know. You're a thunk.
Is everything okay over there?
It's fine. I found a hammer. It has some writing on it, but I'm not sure what it says.
So you yordle with a hammer.
I guess I'll walk over.
Okay. You walk over, and it is a claw hammer with scribbles on it.
I can't read that.
Let's see. What kind of scribble scrabbles?
Let me take a peek, see at your character sheet, and I will tell you. Oh God, I like how Robin wrote them separately. Holy shit. Okay. You don't know the language.
I did not write it
Also,
separately.
It's in Sylvan because I've learned that since apparently I
It
got
is
language
not
from
Sylvan.
my.
Robin also knows Sylvan. You're all elves. You
Hey,
all.
we got the Sylvan.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
all
I think the character mancer put all these separately. I will fix it because it is bothering me too.
It is a lot to read. Anyway, no, it is not in Sylvan. So I'm assuming Jake doesn't know the language for it.
Let's see. I got Draconic,
you don't
Elvish,
even
and
have it.
Druidic.
No, it is not in any of those languages.
Okay.
You could, you know what? Actually, Jake, what is your backstory? Would you
What is my
have
backstory?
studied? Would you have
Would I have
studied?
No.
No. Okay, so Robin, you're religious, so you get to you can make a flat intelligence check to see if you recognize the language and not understand it, but at least recognize it for what it is.
Ooh, I'm smart.
You recognize it as giants.
Oh.
It's like a regular size
I-
wood. What the fuck?
What kind of giant used that hammer?
The run.
Did you ever get your finger back from Ryan?
Well, it appears that whatever this is, it's giant.
You speak that?
No, did you?
I'll just shake my head.
Well, that's okay. Do you know if anyone that we're traveling with does?
No.
Okay, fair enough. I guess we'll just hold on to this and see if it comes in handy later.
Oh, okay. You do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go keep watching.
As you pick up the hammer,
Mm-hmm.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Am I worthy?
Okay. You feel a slight ting in your arm. You realize that this thing is hot. But like a magical hat. So you don't burn yourself, but it is hot. So you're not sure how long you'll be able to hold this for. But you don't take any damage or anything. You're just like,
Okay.
This is actually quite hot.
If I were to put it in my pack, would I still be able to feel the heat?
As you quickly stash it into your pack, you do not feel the heat, and there's no burn marks where it was. So it is not, burning. It's just a feeling.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep it there, and yeah, it stays there.
All right, and that's the end of third watch.
How productive.
Yeah. So as third watch comes to an end,
We did it.
and your
Hooray.
tornadoes begin to wake up.
Maybe we should get rid of the dots.
That's right. Okay. Good morning, everyone.
And just 5 more minutes.
Nice. Everyone, hello.
Hey, what's up? I'm here.
Great.
5 more minutes.
No.
It's time to get up. We've got a long journey ahead of us.
Oh, but you guys, I'm still in the cave. Oh, it's dark.
Yeah. I think that's kind of why we're trying to leave.
Yeah,
I don't know.
gotta find my school, my cloister. They may be worried about me.
Let's just go.
Can I eat some food? I'm hungry.
Yeah. Okay. I was just gonna eat while walking, but
Oh, okay, I can do that, I think. Pull out some of my rations. It's like a little bit of a...
is everyone else coming, or are we did I wake everyone up too early?
No, I don't know. Let me see. Let me go over.
Who is not awake right now, fellas? Come on. Rob, Theo, come on.
So how does this work? Since Lumpy had a different character name last session, but he told us his name, do we know his new name, or?
Yes.
Was
It's
it-
not like
if it was
it's not like he
retconned,
just.
then just whatever. Also,
It's not like he just like he left the cave, came back, and like went to get his name legally changed, and came back to the cave.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure that I didn't like erase something.
No. It's like you remember how we were doing in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, where like our team name is insert team name here. It was like that.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, it's kind of a placeholder.
All right, fantastic. As you guys continue down the cave, you continue walking for a couple hours.
couple hours. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're all dead.
I
It's
died.
It
No.
is not the cutest of the places. You come across.
Oh no.
Don't be him.
hey, it's me, your boy.
It's gonna be someone else.
Don't
Hopefully.
be Dave.
Yeah.
If Dave shows up within the first session, I'm leaving the campaign.
Well, he didn't.
Fuck.
So this is the second set.
So he has free
Damn it.
reign.
Motherfucker.
All right, as you come
I
across,
can't believe I played myself.
so you guys are getting a bit higher. And actually, you guys had to go.
Hell
Like,
yeah, we are.
started wading through not a river per se, but like there's water up to like about an inch or two of water.
Gross.
So you're kind of trotting through water, splash, sploosh, 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 and you come across
Reminds me.
another individual.
Uh-oh. It could
They
be
seem
anyone.
they have their back turns to you, but they seem to be looking at some what's the word?
Wobbly.
No, they're looking at some. What's the fucking word? Some shrines.
Sure. Okay.
Shrine. That one and that one. I think there's 6 of you, probably. So.
Oh, look at all those lily pads.
No.
Wait, it actually reminds me of. No.
My arm's gonna get all rusted.
Yeah, so he's here, and there are Google statues.
Wow.
Hey, Leo.
Yeah.
Enhance.
Oh yeah.
Enhance.
Yeah.
Another one.
What the fuck does that mean?
Girl.
Ah,
I don't
Yeah,
think
roll
you can
for it.
really genderize a suit of armor.
Yeah.
That isn't a person. That is just armor.
there is no person.
Maybe that is
inside
their
of this armor.
gender.
I am armor.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'm possessed armor. I just have the stat bonuses of
A player.
yeah, I'm a half elf.
2, 3,
Another
4,
flashback.
6.
I will put you in the
Seven.
ground,
You
little
really
man.
a half elf? What is this elf campaign? I was debating on being an elf too.
I never.
I've been an elf
Never
a long
crossed my
time, too.
mind.
I would have played a human, but the problem is fucking human didn't give me any good bonuses. So it's like, ugh.
Wait, I can't even see.
Holy, are these all shrines?
Yeah.
That's a fucking lot of shrines.
How about a couple more?
Lumpy's
Just for
character
good
doesn't have
measure.
the light up anymore.
All right, there you go. So that's what you come across. There's a guy,
Yeah.
girl. I don't know what you are.
Gal.
armor.
He does. I
A
can
gal.
see.
Suit of
There's
armor.
a gal pal. Back turn. What you gonna do?
Somebody over there.
Fireball.
No,
Blast.
I only did that because I was startled.
All right, then do it. Rip it.
Conveniently by Jaker. Ugh. A lot of damage too.
No mercy.
Ooh, I need to fill in my bubbles. I'm not approaching. Hell no.
Scare right those are
Do I like hear them enter the area
I
since?
mean, Lumpy has light active, so
Yeah,
you'll
that-
probably
So
notice.
roll.
Also, there's like an inch of water, so it's splash, splash, splash.
Nah, it must just be my
Roll.
imagination.
Roll perception with advantage.
Perception with advantage. 16.
Wow.
So you do, yeah, you do notice a bigger splashing. So it could be, you know, that it could be something.
I'm just going to turn around then and check the surroundings
Oh.
and then see. Wow, I wonder.
No, we're incredibly sneaky.
The cat.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you're staring at each other.
How
I
do you
guess
do?
I'll just sort of wave.
I'm going to just way back in like the exact same gesture.
That's a long ways away.
Do you think they're friendly?
I don't know, they waved, but anybody could wave.
They mimicked my
Hmm.
movements.
That's also suspicious.
You should shoot them, see how they react.
But I don't know them yet.
You shot, but you didn't know me when you shot me.
how-
I'm
I
sorry.
know, but
How
you
close
ran
am I now?
into the
Sorry,
cave
sorry.
randomly and it
All right,
scared me.
while
Sorry.
they're having that conversation, I'm going to use Divine Sense on them. Which lets me know if the location
Does
of
Divine-
a celestial fiend or undead.
Well, they're not celestial or undead.
Are they? Are any of them fiends?
Spiritually, one of them is probably, but actually,
So-
no.
Does it ping the Divine Sense? Is the question.
No, it's not.
No.
Shines
Oh.
upon Theo's character.
Mhm.
I throw a javelin. No.
Well, oh, they're coming closer. What do we do?
Why did it take you this long? I've already moved 30 feet closer.
I was distracted. I was talking to the quiet person.
God, looks like we're sending our champion forward.
Greetings to you as well, neighbor.
Hmm. Neighbor.
What brings me? I don't know, Leo. What does bring me here?
So, you had actually, stumbled in here from a completely different path from these guys. One path that just led you. You can't go back either.
What? They just like collapse?
Yeah, let's go with another collapse. You know, just collapse. This fucking place is collapsing.
It's really
Oh,
convenient.
shitty cave
Oh, yeah.
This cave collapsed only after we happened to walk into it.
What do you mean convenient? There was a dragon turtle. Anyway,
I like
okay,
bumped
actually,
into something and it
Chase.
broke.
all right,
It's like,
all right. Time freezes for a second. Payton, where are you from? Talk to us.
What the fuck? All right, so red. I
Now,
think
now,
I'm supposed to be.
Cam, go back to your corner.
I'm supposed to be from Chilios, somewhere in there. So
I'm
let's go
showing
with-
where I was.
I didn't ask for that, did I now?
Let's go with Quinberry.
All right, perfect.
Wow, what a shitty place.
Fuck you! I'm a noble. Eat my ass.
Quinberry. And reason for being on this island. So this island is like Jurassic Park meets I don't know, World War II.
So my reason for being there?
Yep, your reason for being there. Just so you know, like I know you won't know this in character, but just as like examples. One of them is store means with a bunch of scholars. Two of them are trying to spread the word of their god. Eleanor's a nomad, and she's trying to steal from someone. Ham's a serial killer. Theo's a stalker.
I want to hone my craft.
Okay, perfect. That's also that's good. Okay, hone.
Me too.
Your shut the actual.
Except Minecraft involves significantly less indiscriminate murder.
Excellent. Okay, so great. All right. So you are now. Congratulations. You are now a character.
Oh, you have discriminating murder? Is that what it is?
No,
I'm
he
not
didn't
practicing murder at
specifically
all.
say that.
Awesome. Okay, so you had
Yeah, I
gotten
specifically
chased.
said I'm only here to discriminate and murder.
You had gotten
But
chased by a
indiscriminate murder,
tempest.
so like that means killing randomly. You could be killing with a purpose.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Alright, so I was chasing here by what?
You were chased by a what's another? I don't know. What's his name? A scary dinosaur. Go.
I'm back.
I'm Bactosaurus.
I'm back at story. Oh, those. You know what? The acid spitty things from the acid.
Oh fuck yeah, no, fuck
Um,
those things.
What are
You were
they?
chased by like a pack of them too. You know.
Oh yeah, no.
So you fucking ran and booked it into the nearest cave. But it was kind of like you ran into the cave, but the cave was just like a slip and slide, and so there wasn't any way back out. They didn't follow you. So you're here now, and you've just been trying to get out of this cave.
So yeah, I'll just say, I got chased in here by some fucking asshole, some acid spitting things. Was it poison? I don't know. I'm not gonna let it hit me either way. So I ran in here, and I'm now looking for a way out. And what brings you lot to this cavern?
Pretty much the same.
Not gonna respond.
I'm sorry, can you speak up? I'm a little ways away. Or can I approach? Am I going to be attacked?
Chuck a spear at him.
You may approach. I say as I'm hiding behind Lumpy's character.
Yeah, this is a comfortable distance for people I've just met.
Hello.
How do you do?
We got lost in this cave. It was raining, and so I hid in it, and then these guys came into the cave.
Huh.
And then there was a dragon turtle that smushed the cave entrance, and so we're stuck down here.
Sounds like this cave is not the best place to be.
Yeah, there were cockatrices and rats, and there was also this giant button that made the room look like it was gonna explode, but it didn't explode. And then there was a whirlpool
Did he
with
just
a
say
water.
the blood? 1 second.
There's a whirlpool with a water lady in it, and she liked to eat dead rats. And there was
So we're just-
also a three-headed monster trying to eat us while we tried to cross past
So
the
we're
water.
just gonna gloss over the fact that he just whispered the blood.
I mean, would you have to do a perception check at that far away to understand what he said?
I don't know, would I?
I mean, he's like, I don't know, 25 feet away from you. So
I don't know. Ham,
That's
were you
fair.
trying to be heard?
He didn't seem
Yeah.
that quiet though. Oh, he was trying to be heard. So yeah.
There you go. You just hear the blood.
So we're just gonna gloss over that, or
oh, we only met him yesterday, so I don't know what he's doing.
Shouldn't you question it more? The fact that he's just saying the blood, and he's also seems to be hyperventilating.
That's not me.
That's actually.
Oh,
not
that
what
isn't
was
you?
happening in this
Oh.
fight.
Sorry, and the one in front also seems to be hyperventilating.
I don't know, but would you like to join us in getting out of this cavern alive?
Yeah, I'd very much like to get his cavern alive. So why not?
Nice. All right. Hello.
How do you do?
My name is Gentle Moonlight, but everyone just calls me Calico because they don't want to say my name correctly.
All right, pleasure to meet you, Calico. And I'm going to introduce myself with a bow as Shaylee Calcern.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Shaylee.
Mm,
Hey.
pleasure's mine.
Is there anything
on Shaylee that makes them, seem religious?
I have a amulet.
You have an amulet depicting
A gun.
depicting a gun, a whole gun.
Yeah. Two hearts
Yeah.
bound by a single ribbon is what it is.
There you go.
You
That's probably
notice,
also emblazoned on my shield.
you notice upon my neck is a collar with the same symbol on it.
It's nice to meet a fellow worshipper.
Valoria is the goddess I worship. I was with my cloister. We come from Flora Vale. That's where the main temple for Valoria is.
Well, that does not set off any alarms, as you do know that is in the other kingdom.
Yeah, I'll just nod. And who are the rest of your companions?
There's that one. I point at Jake's character. What's your character's name, Jake?
Talon, I believe.
You tell him.
Talum?
You tell him, Jake.
There you go.
Talim.
That one is a nice, quiet lady. I accidentally hit her with a firebolt because she scared me in the cave.
With
And
that
then-
just single eyebrow raise of I accidentally hit her with a firebolt.
I point at Oberyn. That one is a cleric that healed Talum whenever I hit them with the firebolt. But they let me sit by them in the cold cave because I was all wet from the rain. And then that one's Olga. She doesn't talk very much. Except she's looking for a husband, so if you happen to see him, we should, help her out. And then
Sure.
back there is the other nice person that sat with me in the dark, wet cave when I was scared. I thought they were gonna kill me at first, but they didn't. Or else I
And then
would be
there's Bloodman.
We don't know much about him. He's just been following us since Olga came in the cave. Anyway, it's nice to meet you, but we should get going. My feet are very wet. I'm not wearing shoes.
Yeah, this humidity isn't great for chainmail.
Away! As I say, as I point down towards the cave. Actually, did you come from that way?
I'm assuming I didn't come from this exit.
What?
Where
I
did
come
he
from this
come
exit?
from?
I'm assuming not.
No, you fell in through somewhere over here.
So yeah, no, I'll just say no. I
Oh,
fell
wow,
in.
black is a
through-
great color to use for
Yeah.
these kind of things.
No, I fell in through over there.
Oh,
A
okay.
little slip and slide.
Oh,
Over here?
Yep, over there.
So that's where you landed.
Yes,
This is the way we came from.
which means
So
there's
we're
only
all out
one
of
way out of this
options.
cave. Well, there's up here.
No.
Nope.
I saw that. I already saw a way to move forward. I was just examining the shrines before I left.
I'm joking.
You're an interesting one, Oberyn.
I mean, it seems like what we do next is a foregone conclusion, right?
Yeah.
God, he's using his fancy words again.
so skip. Look at all these lily pads.
Hey,
Reminds me of
hey, Oberyn, that blood guy kind of freaking out. Yeah, it makes me a little bit nervous.
As you guys continue that way, there is what appears to be almost like it looks like a snake,
More
but
snakes. They have
but on
to be
closer
snakes.
inspection, it is actually chains
No.
going into the wall and coming out, kind of like they were sewn in, blocking the path. And they appear to be kind of like alive because they're constantly in motion.
Puzzle.
I'll throw. Is there like a rock I can pick up and throw through them?
Yeah, there's some pebbles and things. As you pick up a rock and attempt to throw it in, you see for a quick flash as they kind of like they go even faster, and as they move, they pretty much just deflect the pebble. and then they slow down to their kind of withering pace.
I don't suppose us moving through that's going to fare any better.
Hmm.
Means we probably need to solve a puzzle.
Oh, fuck. I hate puzzles. That involves thinking. I guess I'll start over here. Is this like a cliff, Leo, or not?
Nope. It's just a little. It's like 2 feet tall.
Okay. Well, what are we looking at with rock number 1?
It looks completely shattered.
Fuck.
The shrine is completely out of all the shrines are in pretty good condition, except for this one. This one's completely shattered, except for the small poem underneath it.
Ooh, a small poem. Hit me.
I see beauty, but it is ephemeral. The illusions fade.
Ephemeral.
Ephemeral. The illusions fade. The illusions fade upon your passing. Lead me to wonder if I ever knew you at all, and yet I knew I could not look away.
Okay.
All right.
I'm reading into it.
Anything special about this one?
Where are we going? Oh god. Okay, that one is. Oh, I haven't gotten the poem for that one. LOL. I was getting one of these poems right now. It is a poem. That one is a poem that you recognize and you know by heart because it is a poem that is constantly sung and praised in the gathering of Valoria. The followers of Valoria.
Interesting.
So do I know anything about this evil poem over here? Because by the
Roll religion.
Oh, fuck. I'm not very good at this. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, no. It's a nice poem.
It's a nice
like
poem. You really like it. Like if you know what, if you were religious,
wait,
this would be the one.
So this is Valoria.
What is her
Wait, what was that poem again?
Want a hand towel?
Hold on. Oh, we're such sluts. Hold on.
You good?
Is I.
You're good. I'll go over here.
I'm great.
Oh, okay. Here it is. Here's the Valoria poem. To love a person is to see all their magic and to remind them of it when they have forgotten.
No, I meant the other poem.
The other poem. Well, okay.
Yeah,
I was saying for Stormy. Here we go. What? How do you say that word again?
Ephemeral.
Ephemeral. I see beauty, but it is
passes with time.
But it is ephemeral. The illusions fade upon your passing. Leave me to wonder if I ever knew you at all, and yet I knew I could not look away.
I think we might have to match these up with their deities, in which case that would be Volatraz, because it's death and illusions.
Volatraz, the death god.
So, Robert, what were you rolling religion for?
I just wanted to see if I could recognize that poem, but I know nothing.
Okay.
I mean,
roll
religion.
religion.
Makes me think
Roll
we
religion.
walk through these chains.
Okay. Oh, God, my nose. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I mean, you think it means that we can just walk through the chains? They're ephemeral?
That isn't how ephemeral works.
That's just one of them. There's like a million other thingies.
What does this poem say?
Oh god, that's a statue. Oh my lord, there's millions.
Hold on, I need to find who that was. Oh, okay. It is this one. Frogs croak, rain soak, chicks peep, crickets leap, bees hum, robin cane, birds sing. It's spring.
Aww.
It's spring, which would be Oberon.
And by the way, all the other statues are in perfect condition, so you clearly see them doing some sort of like pose of what at least these statues to kind of depict of the gods.
All right, so that's be it. Text. Fucking. Oh my god, work. And then this poem.
That one says, "Oh God, where is it? What's my poems? Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. I've lost it. Oh, there it is. Hey. It disappeared again. Okay. The snow is deep on the ground. Always the light falls softly down on the hair of my beloved.
Which would
Should I
be
go
Winter.
Yeah.
Which would be Cecilia.
What poses for Lori I'm making?
She is you can't really see her
Baker
face.
Jones.
You can't actually see her face. She's covered in a beautiful hood. While they are statues and they're all gray. You can see that the hood itself is very ornately decorated, but she seems to be helping an old woman stand up.
Aw. Wow.
You went to the next one, Peyton?
Yep.
What does it say? Fall, leaves fall, die, flowers away.
I
Late the
think that
night and
answers
short
that.
of day, every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. I shall smile when wreaths of snow blossom when the rose should grow. I shall sing when the nights decay ushers in a drearier day.
Should be Phelan.
I'm back.
This is a little too simple.
I mean, I'm also assuming that this isn't going to be the full thing. I just want this out there
It's
as
like
possible
living in a
information.
light bulb with the leaves, like filaments in the sky of a shell of thin, transparent glass, enclosing the late heaven of a summer day, a canopy of incandescent blue above the dappled sunlight golden on the grass.
Which should be Heathmore.
No, total jackass.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck. That's annoying. Huh.
The next one says,
Cat no.
We are liars because the truth of yesterday becomes a lie tomorrow, whereas letters are fixed and we live by the letter of truth.
Say again?
We are liars because the truth of yesterday becomes a lie tomorrow, whereas letters are fixed.
Would that be trickery, maybe? Wait. The truth of today becomes the... That might actually be knowledge. Let's try that one. I don't know that this even is going to amount to anything, but at this point, I'm in too deep.
That one is... Hold on. Go back and forth. How to reload the page. Okay. I'm sure this page will load anytime. Okay. I told the sun that I was glad. I'm sure I don't know why. Somehow the pleasant way he had said, shining in the sky, just put a notion in my head that wouldn't it be fun if walking on the hill I said, I'm happy to the sun.
So that would actually probably end up being some then, because that's my birthday. Which means the other one is probably trickery. Which is Kana. Next.
The next one says, The full moon knows my peril and guides me gently through my darkness, easing me into the glaring light of day.
Nana.
Lena.
Oh, someone died.
The boat did.
'Twas
I
I.
didn't know he was in here.
The gun. Which means there's one last.
I'm back.
Welcome.
There's one left. Oh,
Yeah.
There should be two left.
Okay, I was wondering because I was like, all right, whichever one's left is probably the good one. It's probably the
goodness.
key to opening it. But now, right there's like, there's 10 here and 12 gods. Fuck.
Oh, I didn't scroll. That's why. Okay, hold on. So we're missing. You said one. We're missing one, right? One statue for.
Yeah, we're missing one statue.
Boop. There we go. Oh,
This
that's magic.
was the right thing. I am not retarded.
No, I'm just goofy. I thought it counted right. Where'd it go?
Insight check that, Peyton.
All right. Roll.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
retarded.
In this case, I'm not stupid. In this scenario.
Nice.
Ugh.
Where has the dreamer gone? Off to war. And his dreams, he had to lay them aside.
Fuck, would that be Lana? Because that one's dreams.
Basically, that's Molumpus.
All right, let's go on to the next one. Because I don't know what that one would be.
Where did my other one go? Oh. So what are the rest of you? Well, he's doing this. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Oh, I'm assuming he's saying them out when he's reading
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
I'm reading them out and then attempting to put a god's name to it.
What is
Wh- If the rest of the party has any input, then feel free.
Well, wait till we
let's
hear
see.
them all.
Line, shape, and color are elements of art. Texture,
Cool,
space, and
can't tell.
value. That's where I start. When I use what I know, as an artist, I will grow. Line, shape, color, texture, space, and value. The ABCs of art.
All right. So I'm confident in this one. I'm confident in most of them, but I'm not sure about these two.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Can I identify which one would be Lana since she is my goddess?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And Luffy asked if he could find Kantos.
Well, there you did. He found Cantos. Luckily.
Time ago.
That's why you just
Where-
use your words, Lumpy.
Nah, dude.
Speak,
nice.
brainlet.
The comedic value of butchering timing cannot be understated.
Okay. So Robin, you know this for a fact, girl. You read this like for your bedtime stories. Is the full moon knows my peril and guides me gently through my darkness, easing me into the glaring light of day.
Okay.
Which was
so,
this one.
Which was
Yeah.
that one.
Cool. I was right.
Okay,
Which
so that
means-
confirms
what,
it.
What was this one again?
Where has the dreamer gone? Off to war. And his dreams, he had to lay them
Mator.
aside.
I'm just fucking stupid. I missed the war part.
Oh, there was more to it. I had to click on it. Here it is. Off to war, and his dreams, he had to lay them aside. Will he ever dream his dreams again? Only after the war. Will he win the war? Only if he returns with new dreams. When will the
By
war
the way,
end?
this is the god
Wow,
of
that
Never.
would have been a lot easier.
When will the war
Mhm.
end? Never. Then how can
war,
he ever
war,
return
war,
home?
war.
Only when he stops fighting. Who will survive the war? No one at all. What kind of war
By the
is
way-
it? No one knows.
All right.
Oh my god,
Which
it's still
means
going.
the only thing that isn't, which means the only one that isn't used is Abateth. If I got these right, that's a moderately sized if, though. I don't know what that information's supposed to give us, though.
Oh, we were missing. I thought you said we were missing one.
Yeah.
No, Apateth isn't up here.
Yeah.
Oh, another statue enters
We were
the
missing
ring.
two. All right, never mind. I don't know what the fuck we were doing.
Let's just take
Alright,
out
hey, I
Avateth
wonder what
if we
this
don't
one
intend
is.
to read it.
I want to know what the
Yeah.
poem is.
I have to
I'm
find
gonna
it.
go grab one of the rocks from the shattered one. Like something that looks like it was a part of it at some point. Is there like a rock that looked like it was part of this statue at some point over there? Or no?
What was the question?
Is there like a rock from this shattered statue that looked like it was part of it at one point?
Like what around? Are you like trying to piece it back together?
No, I just wanted
Alright.
rock from it, but
Yes, there's a rock that it looks exactly
Alright.
like from.
I'll take that rock and I'll do the throw it at the chains test.
Okay, as you throw it at the chains, it kind of just they spin again and they kind of just deflect it.
There goes that strategy.
The poem states the following: we drink the poison, our minds pour, us and wonder why we feel so sick.
That's pretty simple. I'd like to try and touch the chains.
As you go and touch the chains, you hear a voice. You hear a voice in your head.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
You hear a voice in your head repeat the poem. I see beauty, but it is the word that I can't say. The illusions fade upon your passing, lead me to wonder if I ever knew you at all. Yet I knew I could not look away. And your hand goes through it.
Wait, so I get through?
Well, I mean, your hand. Did you just
My
what
hand
you?
goes. Yeah, if my hand goes through, I'm just gonna try and step through then.
Okay, and you go through.
Hey guys, this was a lot easier.
It's almost like this is exactly what I said 30 minutes ago.
I didn't hear it.
As you go through,
Actually said it, don't-
each of you do hear the voice. For some of you, it's kind of reassuring, but for the rest of you who have another religion, it's not that it doesn't feel reassuring. It just feels a little odd.
Are we legally allowed to worship other gods?
You are
Depends
legally
on how.
allowed.
I
But
mean, our God's
feels
pretty
weird.
forgiving, right? It's the God of love. It's pretty forgiving.
Yeah.
Please.
You're only allowed to love me, bitch.
Love is singular, and I mean,
Fuck
you know,
off, Aphrodite, you bitch.
look at it. And look at him. He's neutral, and your God is neutral good. You'll be fine. Sure.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna try
just a couple of guys.
Gotta try to step through.
Are we all able to step through pretty handily?
Except for Lumpy.
Except
You're stuck here forever.
I'm the goodest boy. Come on.
Your
Yes.
worshipper wants you here. Your worshipper? Your worshipee.
Hold on. I have to-
Yeah, Lumpy's god worships him.
Yeah. Lumpy's God is the real bro.
Two people struggle to pass.
Uh-oh.
Who?
Technically, one would be Eleanor, but she's not here, so we're just gonna give her a pass if you guys all make it through. The other is
Come on, murderer.
Ham.
Yeah!
He's
Take those.
AFK, so
We
we have to
take
wait for him to
those.
get back.
Or you could book it.
I'm here.
Oh, there you go.
But there's a tornado warning near me.
Oh,
That's good.
Totally gonna be fine.
It's worth
I mean,
it, Harry.
tornado warnings happen.
Tornado
all the
warnings are
time.
for cowards.
I'm so
You
fucking
you
tired
face
of the
your
rain.
you face your tornado like a fucking man.
Oh, why? How come he struggles to get through?
Probably because he, I don't know, like has something to do with weird blood stuff.
Take my hand. I'll try and pull him through.
so
I
so
think
Ham,
he can get through. It's just like it resists him some.
so as Ham tries to get through, he keeps just kind of getting kind of bounced off by the chains.
Fucking murder this guy.
You
What
keep
guy?
as you keep touching them, you do hear the poem. But you also hear you hear whispering. You hear
No,
whispering
fuck off.
saying how do I whisper to people? Is it /W?
/W,
Yeah.
and then you put their name. It's just whispering, fuck off. No, fuck off. Go away.
Whoops, I almost misspelled that really badly. This when you saw she's here, Eleanor was here as well. It would make more sense. Really couldn't count statues. Oh well. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. That was a tiny sneeze.
Hmm. Hmm.
Should we be helping him?
Should we?
I don't know. Should we?
Like, do we know that he's struggling?
Yes, he keeps getting bounced off.
I mean, I reached back for him. Take my hand, my friend.
Let's go
And you hear a
back and
voice in
forth
your head.
saying, "Look
You
how
touch him,
easy
you
it is."
die.
Take my hand, Frodo.
I kill people for fun.
There's a
What?
god for that.
Okay.
And his,
I mean,
and his blade states that
Express yourself.
the
Love
the
yourself.
chains kind of
he
slow
did
down.
just express himself. He said, and I kill people for fun.
The chains just slow down,
Who am I to
And-
judge someone else's
and he just
self-expression?
passes through.
Oh.
You aren't
My-
going to judge someone who just kills people for fun. That's where you're going to draw the line.
Why?
What if he kills people but he doesn't enjoy it? Is that okay?
No.
I mean, it
Worse.
depends on why he's killing people.
Well, he's just doing it, but he doesn't like it.
Then why would you just do it?
What I'm saying is
He's
worse
having
if it's
fun.
inauthentic. Authenticity is key here.
I have to
I-
be honest.
Mhm.
I think the people who are dead feel like it was pretty authentic
Why?
because they're dead.
No, they get to go to the afterlife.
Oh,
Which is
now
canonically
we're doing
real.
that. Is there
Actually,
an
that is
afterlife?
correct. The afterlife is. If this is following 5e rules, afterlife is canonically real.
Yeah.
What if it's like a fucked up 5e where the afterlife isn't real?
That's unfortunate then.
The afterlife is time cops.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right, I don't want to die. I'd like to live forever.
Hey,
I would like to become a lich, please.
That's how Theo gets new characters into his
Amazing.
campaign. They have to die in other campaigns
can,
first.
what about you two guys? Are you guys just gonna fuck around over here looking at the statues?
Might just be out of space on this side.
I mean, they could just jump on
Honestly.
someone.
Just stack.
Just get in there.
Oh wait, there's room off the map. There we go. Just go halfway.
All right. We'll just leave it here because so as you guys continue on, you start to see more and more. Well, the cave that you guys had started in. This is for the rest of the party, excluding Peyton because he wasn't at the beginning. The cave was very just a cave. There wasn't too much like done to it other than that magical door. But now it's starting to seem more. I guess like people were here, remnants of people being here before. There are carvings into the walls where braziers would once stand, where torches could be held, things like that. There's a lot of depictions of statues and things of that. Stories and tales of different gods being told. You recognize some. Each of you recognize your god's stories in history.
Okay. So it starts going from a more natural formation to something than like construction.
Yeah, more construction.
Okay. What is the story of all the gods?
That's a great question, Limpy. We'll come back to that when it's written down.
And you're out of the campaign.
And you're fucking out of the campaign. It's just, but it talks about the story. Yeah, come on, Lumpy. Everybody knows, right, guys?
God,
Yeah,
stop.
come on, Lumpy.
Come on.
We know the
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah. I'm
We
more
know.
curious about other people's. What's yours, Jake?
Hmm?
Jake
I don't
doesn't
have a
have a god.
story.
Freaking
Jake
out.
isn't a god yet, you idiot.
Yeah.
That's later on.
Session 3.
So as you guys continue on, there's a sudden kind of like opening to the cave. You begin to see lights, like actual sunlight coming in through a way you can get to. You're still in the 1 inch of water, but then there is a clear sudden deviation where the cave just opens up to this kind of big circle. Maybe we should get my lovely drawings out here. Hold on.
Deviation art.
Deviation art. Okay, so you guys are like coming this way,
Hot.
that, and then it goes like that.
What is he talking about right now?
She's drawing on our new map that we can't see yet. There we go.
Classic Leo map. Looks like a Dangus.
And then
Oh,
Are
wow.
you dropping in here or
this is just me showing what's happening.
shit.
I'm here anyway.
So there's it's kind of wet.
It's a wrench.
This is still-
Oh
So
my
you-
god,
okay,
it's a
so-
wrench.
yeah, so you guys
We're
are
fucked.
coming this way.
Perfect.
You guys are going upwards. And this is over here.
Leo tried to drag me, I resisted it.
Oh, okay, let's see. What is he hitting with the wrench? Okay, the wrench is shooting something, it looks like.
This
It's
is where
not a
sunshine.
wrench. It's an arc welder.
This is where you guys see sunshine coming out.
Sunshine.
Okay, so the wrench is causing electricity. Oh, okay.
I'm going to advance it towards the sunlight. With my shield out and ready.
I will advance towards the sunlight a safe distance behind.
How far is a safe
That
distance?
Wawa.
At least 10 feet.
10 feet? Yeah, that's not that bad.
That water.
That is water, yes. Okay, we can get everyone on this map. Go for it. Actually, before we continue on, everyone, me a D2, no, not a D12, a D13.
A D13.
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone. Fuck you.
I'm calling an 8. Nah, I
Can
gotta
be-
put Theo. Yo, you stole my 8, you
3,
little
that's
shit.
fine.
Yeah,
So I'm
but
getting
you're just
attacked by
going up
Heath
every
more.
time.
Cool.
Okay,
Oh,
5,
those two
9.
fucked it up.
Okay, 12, so that. Okay,
See y'all in hell.
where's...
I am to die today.
Okay,
You gonna finish that
start.
thought, or are you just gonna leave it there?
we're
Just
leave it
gonna
now.
leave it there.
Calico.
Alright.
Alright, Calico,
Hi.
you find a jar in the shape of a heart.
Oh.
So you're the first. You're the first. You're the first to spot it. So no one else is.
Where is
Oh,
it?
huh?
Where is it?
It was down the path. We've already walked past it. So but this is we're time traveling. We're gonna as you went down the path, this is what you guys saw.
I want
Things
to
that you
pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up. It has an inscription. There's an inscription on it, and it says, "For my lovely children."
Aw, thank you.
And it has the classic, all Valoria's children write with they dot their eyes with hearts. You know
Oh.
how it is.
Kiss my hand and then kiss the inscription and give it a big hug.
You feel a warmth coming from within the bottles. There's something magic to it.
I'm gonna put it in my backpack.
Okay. Wonderful.
Sorry, it cut out.
I thought my internet died.
Yeah, that's
And it was.
cut out.
grrrr.
Yeah,
hmm
same.
Roland. You find and you spot when you guys are looking at the stories, you spot one of your favorite stories, whatever that may be. You know the story. You've heard it 1,000 times.
Robin,
And
can you tell us
underneath
the
it,
story?
That's for another time, Jake.
Okay.
You spot a you spy a flute in one of the little like shrine deviants.
I'll pick up the flute.
It is made of pure. It's made of a kind of like a flute. It's made of what appears to be kind of like. It feels like wood, but it's also looks like to be made of obsidian. It's like a mixture.
Okay. Does it say anything or?
It has an inscription. For the dark. It says for the darkest dreams.
Okay. I will take it with me.
Okay. We're gonna keep going with. What are you fucking doing?
Lumpy's excited because he has flute as a proficiency, so he's just spam rolling it.
Toot toot.
Sure, dumbass.
Can you please stop playing that flute? It's getting very loud in here. It's an enclosed space.
It's like, where did it even come from?
Hey, what's up?
Well, everyone, you see that poem again, the one that caught your interest at the beginning.
Oh, the Death Dude poem? Yeah, classic.
Yeah, you caught the poem again. And because you were thinking about the poem and you saw it again, you noticed that there was like what seemed to be kind of like if you were looking at one from one angle, it looked like it was just flush with the wall. But if you look at it from a different angle, you actually could there's like something there that you could grab.
Is it something or is it like I'll grab it? What is
okay,
it?
So when you grab it and pull it off, it is actually a mask. It would only cover. Think of kind of like Phantom of the Opera kind of mask.
Okay.
It's very Phantom of the Opera, like only covers like partial face. And there's an inscription that says only what can hide behind illusion's eyes.
I don't know. You tell me, boss. Okay, I will put it in my bag for now. I'm not gonna put it on or anything yet.
Okay.
What should I mark it down as? Mask.
Yeah.
Mask.
Mask of mask.
I'll just save and I'll put in parentheses weird. There we go.
Okay, so that one. Olga.
What's up?
You spot a what's it call it? You spot a prism. One of the deviants. It's just a small little prism, a glass kind of pyramid.
I'll pick it up. Is there anything interesting about it, or is it just a glass prism?
It appears to be just a glass prism. Since if you on the base of it, you can see that there's a little writing on it that says "Steal can't be stolen."
Okay. Need to use the restroom.
Okay. Okay, so that is Olga.
Yep.
Going all the way down. Blade. Can you read?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Read.
Could Brawl read?
Yes.
No, he could not. Don't lie to
No.
me. Don't lie to me. I remember giving him the fucking reading sessions. Anyway, since this character can read, you find you had you weren't I guess you weren't very religious, but you do hear about there is a war god. Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
No god can stop me.
That seems pretty interesting.
That's the spirit.
At the end of his story, there is a hilt of a sword that seems to be stuck in the wall. Or it's just a hilt. I mean, you see the hilt. You can't see the blade or what it looks like because it's just into the wall.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not gonna touch it.
Okay. And then from there,
Kill me? No.
and then from there we go down here. Oberon, Silverleaf, Cleric of Kanto, Voice of Creation.
Yes.
Overall terrible guy.
Overall, terrible. You find a in one of the
entire hand.
in one of in one of the many poems that Kanto has across the board. You find a small little gift. It looks like a small music box that can fit into your palm. Yep.
Small music box. Does it have like a crank on the side that you wind?
Yep, it has a little crank on the side and it has an inscription underneath that says, for whenever your mind is uneasy.
All right, I'll use that never.
Okay.
I wonder if the hat's produced a rat yet.
Oh yeah, I would've. Wait, who has the hat?
Me.
Okay, well, you did. Last night there was a rat.
I ate it.
Okay.
Wonderful. And I actually will come back to that. Got up the hat. Where are we at now? Oh, okay, back up here. Chalet. Chalet. You were intrigued by you were more, but you did notice another thing. And you find what appears to be a signet, a ring with a Valoria symbol on it. Chalet. Oh, Chalet's muted. Never mind. LOL.
I didn't realize I was muted. Feels bad.
Okay.
Cool. I already have a signet ring, so I'll just add that on.
All right.
It's making like a megazord of signet rings.
Clink, clink. It has an inscription on it.
No, he's like the Mandarin from
Oh shit.
Iron
that
Man.
says for that boost of confidence whenever you need it.
Here, I'll put that on next to the other one.
All right. And with that, so that's what happened. As you guys are walking, you see sunlight. You've been walking for quite a bit. A rat appears to scurry towards Blade. Great.
Are you smacking your lips so loud?
I'm eating it.
What?
Oh damn, you're eating it. Holy shit.
So it just ran towards you. You picked it up and just.
Yeah.
Great.
Great plan.
I really, that's pretty impressive that you managed to just snatch a rat off the ground.
Magic.
He's like Jane Goodall.
So Leo? What is
Yes.
is there like water like flowing towards this or
Yes.
well, I guess no time like the present.
Through the light source, how deep is the water?
From here, you can't see the bottom for it. It's too murky. This ain't Cancun. You can't just see the crystal clear water. It's
I
pretty.
will I guess I'll hop in and start swimming towards the exit.
All right, roll for Kraken.
Alright, what's the Kraken roll?
Cast down a rock.
What's the Kraken roll? It's a D2. 1 is Kraken, 2 is 2 Kraken.
Nice.
Okay, that's pretty good odds.
Yeah.
I'll
No,
take
I can cast down a rock, right? And just
I
drop
mean,
it in.
you can, but I have hopped in already because I didn't think about that.
Swoosh.
Okay.
You can't touch the bottom so far.
I'll be swimming towards the exit.
Okay. Being swimming towards the exit.
Ba-doop.
I'm pretty
I'll
alright
tap
at
the
swimming,
water.
so I will hop in and start doing the same.
Okay. You're clad in like paladin armor,
I
right?
will have
Like,
taken it off to swim. Actually, wait a minute.
fantastic.
You can swim in
Okay.
chainmail.
You can
As
still
long as
swim
you're
in it.
strong enough to use it, you can.
Yes.
So,
I think
and
so.
I,
If
I
you
am
attempt to
more
do
than
anything
strong
else,
enough.
you just have to make like an athletic for it.
Oh god, I'm getting burned by the sunlight.
Okay, what about the
I-
rest of you pussies?
Let's go swimming.
Don't want to get your hair wet. Robin Hood.
And
Flood's
once I-
gonna
I guess-
wash off my
Once I
chest.
reach the end, I'm gonna peek over to make sure it's not like a gigantic waterfall or something.
As you peek over, just
I'm
no,
not going to do the same, and I just get fucking flung off by the waterfall.
no, it's the ocean.
Okay, then yeah, I'll swim out.
I will be following close behind.
Wish I could be.
God's gonna kill.
Yeah, is there like once we're out, is there like a shoreline nearby?
Bank. What's going on?
Or are we
Do you
literally just in
say
the
no?
dead center of the fucking ocean?
This is some weird magic. I guess we're gonna die here.
We swim out there and just like fall 10 feet. We look around. This is the middle of the sea. How
But
did
it's
we get here?
You turn back and the island's like fucking like at the like on the horizon.
No, we turn back and it's just there's nothing there. What?
Like, what the fuck?
But like no, but like not all of you have jumped off, so you like turn back, you see everyone, you turn away, and then you don't see them anymore. And then you just hear a splash. You just hear a splash as everyone just kind of jumps and they're like next to you.
Happened.
We're in
I
the
ate a
lunch
rat.
room. Ham ate a rat, and now we're swimming.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really upset at this point.
Ate a raft?
So, is there actually land around? I'm assuming there's like a shoreline.
It is quite a bunch of. You're on the jagged, rocky cliff sides.
Who looks like the
Hmm.
best swimmer?
I don't know. Whoever's probably the strongest.
How tall is that? Like
I'm gonna hold on
cliff
to Olga.
face?
It is about 80 feet.
80 feet?
About so. It's quite steep though.
If I
Not, like,
slip off,
flat.
I'm fucking dead.
It's not flat. It's if this is the person, right? This is a person.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the cliff.
This would work better if the person wasn't slightly
Oh,
angled.
so wait. Yeah, I guess because of erosion, it would do that way. Yeah, that's not great, huh? All right. So while it's treading water, I'm going to ask. So what's the plan now? Because I don't know if you guys can climb that, because I sure probably can't.
Somebody said climbing? What are we climbing?
A cliff face.
What I just drew.
There's nothing there.
I'm gonna look down real sad.
Yeah, is there any like so it's literally just a cliff face.
Oh,
Yeah.
climb it.
How far does it like extend each way?
Extends about this way. Hold up, I gotta see how much this is. In like, you guys want it in like feet, yards? What do you guys want?
Like 5 foot increments.
5 foot increments.
Just
Light
just
years.
estimate to like
Just roughly
The
how
nearest,
far
like-
it is, because we're not going to
yeah.
measure this like properly with our eyes anyway. So
Hold up.
like is it are we talking it stretches for like 3 miles or like 3,000 miles?
Let's see.
Does
According
it
to
go
this,
to the end of your sight line?
okay, so one of them says, okay, and for the cliff extends on one side about half a mile, and then the other one a mile.
Let's go for the half a mile.
I will
Can
start
I
swimming
climb
that way.
up?
I'm also gonna start swimming that way.
Since you are soaky wet kitty, you can technically still climb. You will have to roll for this.
But climbing speed.
Yeah, but you're a soaking wet little bitch.
Also, once you get further up, it's like this at an angle.
Yeah, it becomes
Oh, I didn't know that.
concave. The cliff face is concave because of erosion, so it curves out, which is gonna be a pain in the dick.
How fast is swimming speed?
I'm confused about the
Your movement
these-
speed
these
halved.
angles and distances you're measuring.
Okay, well, according to Google, it says that half a mile is 2,650 feet.
So technically, I would be faster on the wall going up.
You can climb if you want. Just don't fall off.
I'm not gonna climb a scare. I'll hold on to Olga.
Olga?
Still, yes. Me.
Olga sunk like a
Call me
stone.
Oglet.
And then the cat was flung.
Well, you said this is probably the strongest in the group, and clearly Theo is the strongest because of wizard powers. So, holding on to Olga.
Okay. So as you guys continue, begin actually partial like going out, you do spot a like a small like just like a canoe, but like bigger.
And how far out is that?
So okay. It's about 40 feet.
I'll go for the canoe.
Yeah, are there like people in the canoe that we can see?
No, it's just a canoe. Just going.
Cool. I'm also going to start going for the canoe.
Okay. It is like kind of just sitting in the middle of the water.
It's fine.
You know, this could be a trap, but also drowning. So, canoe.
All right. So anybody
How
go
big
into-
is the canoe?
Luckily enough, it's big enough to hold everyone.
How convenient.
Including Eleanor. Would have thought.
Wow.
That's very convenient.
Insane.
It is a tight squeeze. You're not like you're not about to throw a party on.
Man, this must be a blessing from the gods or something.
Sweet Olga to the boat.
Once I
Roger.
get there, I will hop into the boat.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Everyone
If
who's
it's
going to the
possible.
boat, move up here. Move over here. You're going into the boat, or if you're continuing on the shoreline. Perfect.
One paw is holding Olga, and the other one is paddling.
All right. Who was the first one to get to the boat?
Probably Jake, and then probably me since we left first. And we started
Alright.
swimming first.
All right, Jake. As you climb up to like pull yourself up into the boat.
Mhm.
Or actually, well, yeah,
The
we'll
boat
just say
is
that
full of holes.
you were distracted. I'll say you swimming. You as you're pulling yourself up, you are kind of bombarded by the aroma that is rotting corpses.
I'll look into the boat, I guess.
There are 3 dead bodies. Flies are infesting, and they're what strikes you the weirdest is that their veins, their veins are high, basically glowing, a very neon
What?
neon green.
Wow, what a
Okay,
gift from the gods.
Yeah.
Oh,
It really is.
that's gross.
What's gross? And swim up.
As you swim up, you are bombarded by the smell of rotting corpse.
Yeah, no, that's right. You know what? You're
I'm
right.
swimming. I think I'm just gonna swim.
Yeah, no, 100% correct there.
I want to
I
get to the boat.
Also, turn around, start swimming normally.
Swimming back the way we
Nope.
were going, like along the shoreline.
That's evil. Like dead bodies or some shit. I don't know. Gross.
Olga, swim
can
away.
If you can look at him if you want, but I'm not.
No, I don't think I want to see a dead body.
Rotting corpses are highly unsanitary. I don't need to get sick like this.
And their veins were like neon green.
Oh, fuck that. You know what? I'm gonna start paddling slightly faster. Fuck that.
I don't like that.
As you continue to swim away from the boat follows you now.
Alright.
The good guys get up.
I'd like to kill the boat.
Okay, so as you guys just the boat just stays there, floating. You guys continue on. Finally, after a little while, make it upon. Well, the first you see that the cliff, is less than to get on. to approach. The first part is a craggy beach.
Craggy beach.
Yeah.
But is it like it's pretty easy to like walk on or no?
Like the beach part, yes. To get to the beach, you will have to be careful not to dunk into. The currents have started bring a lot of waves into this part. And so you will have
I
to be
should get bashed that hard.
fucking cracks your armor. One rock grabs you, and the other one. Well, you know how in a fight someone like holds you from behind, like they hold your arms behind, and someone's punching you. That's going to be the rock is holding you, and the waves are just punching you.
Yeah, that's not great. Oh, actually, fuck! I can't even rely on the armor because it's chainmail. It'll just fucking go with the waves. It's just more weight to crush me.
The ocean puts on some boxing gloves and just beating me.
So
my armor's betrayed me.
Is there like a bit further down that isn't super dangerous to swim in?
I mean, so all you can see is. Okay, so you are stupid witches are here, and they traveled this way. They traveled this way.
I have no idea what you're trying to show us right now.
I'm not showing you guys anything.
Okay.
I'm looking at this way. And so then they have to go this way. Yes, but it is another half mile.
Another half mile. How are we feeling after swimming for a half mile already?
Anyone with a strength of 15 or more is feeling okay. Everyone else is getting kind of tired.
Okay, in that case, I'll try my luck with the craggy rocks.
No, just grab on me. We can keep going.
I don't think that's how that works.
I'm big and strong.
1 strength less.
I have 16 strength. I'm big and strong.
I need 15 or more. Anything below.
Yeah, I'm at 12, so we're not gonna keep swimming.
I'm at 9.
The amount doesn't matter. It's just either less or more.
I'm gonna continue on. I'm still beefy.
Okay.
I will start heading towards the shore then.
And I will say that I will meet up with them once I come to land.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, Jake, you take your first. You gotta swim and navigate. Step 1. Athletics.
Step 1. Get crushed against the rocks.
Step 1 is athletics, you said?
Yes, it is.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good. Make it through. Next, we require a dexterity save throw. Boom.
That's pretty good.
All right, and with that, you manage to make it through without a scratch.
I'm good at one of those, not very good at the other. So
Jake made it look very, very easy.
Lumpy's too sleepy. He's going to bed like a bitch.
He's doing the cheap trick of just teleporting. He gets teleported onto the island with Jake.
Lumpy's character starts T-posing and sinking, and it just pings onto the beach.
Classic speedrunning tactic.
He T-poses, sinks, and we just like hear a noise, and he comes flying out of the water, like when he's spinning.
He just gets flung out
like a fucking helicopter.
Damn.
Good night, Lumpy.
Good night, Lump.
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Oh shit.
Fucking speedrunner.
Fucking speedrunner.
Alright, so what are the rest of you gonna do?
What are our options?
You can swim on, but you're tired. Or you can try and get ahead, but you have to basically deal with fucked up currents. So you could get bashed against some rocks.
I don't want to get bashed against rocks, so I'm gonna go the safe route.
Ooh.
Especially since I have Olga's guidance.
Olga, are you strong?
Oh yeah, Theo's got like 18.
Okay, so okay. So you could pick up the slack for one of your party members if you so choose to.
I don't know if Theo's here. He said BRB dog.
Oh my gosh, how long does it take Theo to put the goddamn dogs? Oh, that's like the 5th time.
Yes.
Hold up.
I know that's at least the 3rd time. I think that's just the 3rd time.
bothered. There goes Lump.
Now we can talk shit.
Yeah, that guy. He's a real guy.
No, I lost my leg.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Okay, so where's everyone going? So we have one person this way going down towards the shore. We got one person going towards the safer. Who's going where?
Safer. I guess I'm really going where directing Olga towards the safe end.
Okay, well you have to wait and see if Olga takes you.
So where is
Says
the
that.
shores?
Dragon Shores.
Because I'm on the shores. So where should I be standing? I'm on the safety shores. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do some synchronized swimming here, Blade and Roland. All right, synchronized athletics.
Ooh.
Okay, the athletics wasn't too important, so you're fine. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right,
This.
let's let him have it.
Let it, boys.
Oh wait, you guys are level 1. Let's uncrack one of those knuckles.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What
no.
you have? Tell
What?
us. What'd you have initially?
We'll talk about it later.
Oh no.
It was probably like 2d8 or something.
God.
Would have killed at least one of us, I'm sure.
Just dead. Crushed against the
Floating in the water.
I'm going to be swimming. I'm just going to hear crunches and screaming behind me. I'm like,
I wouldn't
Uh-oh.
scream when I died. I'd accept it.
Shit. 6 damage.
Oh.
I had 3d6 by the way.
Holy shit.
Yep, that would have killed me.
Really
All right,
ended.
now try it again.
Oh god. Alright, so hold on. So let me see how everyone's doing. Rob's fucking dead. How's Blade doing?
I'm holding on.
Blade could take another one. I'm kidding.
You take another one, Leo gets another d6.
Get the loaded pair. Okay, so Callum, you're just watching, you're tired, but you just see 2 bodies basically just fly into rocks, breaking the rock. They break a rock each, like the tip of the rocks, like just, and their bodies are just, they're like face down, like face in the water, being pushed onto shore. And so that's the sight you see, just as they slide up to you.
Are you guys okay?
No.
I'm fine.
Robin looks very very broken.
Okay,
very broken.
here. Okay, here, let me
Rocked
help you
hurt.
up. Can you walk?
Can I, Leo?
You can walk. You're just, but you kind of have a little bit of jelly, like that fear whenever you fall very badly. You're kind of like a little
Okay.
you're not shocked. But you can walk. You can stand with a little assistance.
I should be able to.
Oh, do I need to help you?
Please.
Okay.
It hurts.
All right. Okay. Here.
Okay, supportive
And-
friend.
And then I will we'll start walking to follow those 2 along the shoreline, I guess. Or
Okay.
3. I said, because you guys are swimming down like another half mile, right?
I am.
Mhm.
Okay.
So we wait.
I
Wait,
can. I'm not going to risk getting bashed into rocks.
It wasn't
Just
that
because
bad.
I can heal myself doesn't mean I want to.
Robin is dead.
I'm gonna push myself up and act like nothing happened.
Now obtain a dog while we wait for Theo.
Let's be real. Theo's probably would Theo say no to Stormy and
I
Well,
don't think Theo
Theo-
would say no.
Theo would possibly enjoy the idea of trying to swim through the rocks.
Oh, why would you say that? Because he super would. Mm.
We'll just have to, we can just give him a minute. It's
We'll give
fine.
him one. Yeah.
They'll show up any second now. You know, we only have one person that's like mostly dead. One of the people that can heal T-posed out of existence.
Theo back yet?
No, we're giving him a bit.
Dancer really likes to sleep in my sister's room, but he can't sleep in there at night because Corin's in there, and Corin tries to beat him up.
Yeah, Corin, do it.
Dancer's an old
Whoop his
man.
ass! Oh yeah, you got him on the ropes, Corin.
Gotta beat him.
Old age has already done most of the fight for you. Finish the job.
Finish what Father Time wanted.
Oh, man, that would work.
From the top ropes.
I don't appreciate this conversation.
Sometimes.
Well, I'm gonna get water real quick.
I could have said my name to get through that wall.
That's Dancer.
Wait, I could have just said I killed a man. That is true. Fuck. I revealed my entire character.
I know, that's why I said you just needed one. So let's talk about that while we're here. I said to Ham, what did I say to him? I said, lies and illusions you tell, speak them loud or die underground.
I thought if I told something that was a small truth, I wouldn't get through.
Say one truth of death or strife, and that will be enough to get you by.
I thought I just scared the god.
Oh, you think the god is scared of some guy who shops at Hot Topic? You think he's afraid?
Yes.
The god of death. is afraid?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Gods don't know what's going on in Hot Topic. There's no deities there.
There are no gods or kings in Hot Topic. Only
No
man.
god has stopped me from killing.
Dancer has broken into my sister's room. I gotta get him out of there.
Beat him up, Corin.
Dancer has broken into Hot Topic.
No gods or kings. Only man.
Oh man, chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see.
Yeah. I'm just happy to be involved.
Who, the chicken?
What?
The chicken doesn't like the raft.
Chicken on a raft.
I don't know why he likes it in there so much.
It's storming outside currently. I can fucking hear it. I
Uh-oh.
wonder if that should be called in that recording.
Stormy.
Stormy outside.
It's a storm that came from my house.
It's just stormy
Fucking
outside,
fake
banging
it.
on your window, just like, let me in.
Come here.
I'd be interested to see if the recording catches any of it.
Osiris, shut up.
Wow.
Theo.
Why you
I
gotta fuck
often
with
wonder
that
what
dog like
happens
that?
between Theo and his dogs.
I mean,
They're trying to
Osiris
murder him, I think.
Osiris keeps
Yes.
crying because he
Yes,
wants
Luke.
food.
Move around his older dog, right? that is blind and can't walk.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Osiris keeps
Food.
crying for food, and he can't have any more food.
He feeds her, gives her water, takes her outside, puts her on his bed.
How much longer does she have left, Doctor?
None.
3 years.
Oh, that's pretty good.
15 seconds.
No,
We were so close, Jake.
So close, yet so far.
Well, I went for a quarter of a minute. You went for a fifth.
No, that guy's streaming it. Fuck.
Just a tear. Where that song stuck in my head?
No, the storm's still here.
Yeah, I'm not leaving, bitch.
Fuck. I don't want any more rain.
Bro, I'm straight up not having good
Hey,
time.
him.
I will not look outside and look at it.
Him.
Have you ever
I've
seen the
not
rain?
seen
No.
the rain.
Have you ever seen the rain?
No.
Him.
No.
Him.
So done with it.
Yeah,
Him.
it's just
I've had
water.
it.
It's
Damn.
literally just water.
Yes.
He fell for it again. We got him again.
It's literally just water falling from the sky, coward.
Had it for like 5 days straight.
Coward.
Why do they have to be straight days? Why can't they be gay days?
Why did it have to be straight days, Ham?
That's
5
homophobic.
days in a row.
Oh, that's
Fixed
pretty...
it.
Let's check the weather map for Illinois. This rain shouldn't be here for that long.
Just a teenage dirtbag.
Can they add?
Robin, what is your cat doing?
I don't know what my cat is doing. She's sitting at my feet, staring.
Travel to Colorado
Oh,
Springs.
my
What kind
God.
of fucking shit is that? What kind of ad is that? It's just like, hey, travel to Colorado Springs. Why? I have a gun.
Me too.
I don't. I do what I
Maybe the dogs finally took him out.
I think they killed Theo.
Yeah.
Plausible. Very, very, very plausible. If there is one meme you could bring back, which meme would it be?
What?
If you could bring back one meme, which meme would it be?
If I could bring back one meme, I don't know. The best part about them is that they just show up for like a week, are hilarious, then go away.
Yeah.
And then they're
There's not enough
extra
time for
funny.
them to die.
They're extra funny when they come back. Like you see them just randomly. Like,
Oh, yeah.
classic.
Well, my favorite was when you see when, like, it's been like 6 months and you've completely forgot it exists, and you see it and you just start dying laughing.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want them to come back. It's way funnier when you just encounter a random one in the wild.
Yeah. Well, since we have
Alright,
time
I'm
to write
back.
anything. God
Oh my
damn it!
God.
You piece of shit!
What?
I just started off Dark Souls.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm like, since it seems like he's not going to be coming back, I'll just start playing some Dark Souls.
Alright, Theo.
What's up?
you just watched as two of your companions have just crashed into rocks, breaking the tips of rocks, and are now just bleeding on the shores. So you have the option to A. So because you're strong enough, you can either A, try to go through the craggy rock to get to the land, or you can go around and go through the safe. Just swim half a mile and go to the safe side.
You have a +1. That's me. Who has a 9 in strength.
Yeah. So you can also choose to help Stormy along the way. Stormy suffer.
But they're like actually bleeding out.
No, they're not bleeding.
No.
No, they're fine.
They got injured, but they're not like dying.
I'm keeping them safe mostly.
Guess I'll go around the long way.
You are a pussy.
Lame.
Hey, what does that supposed to mean?
You're actually a pussy.
What's new, pussycat? Whoa!
What's
So,
new,
because
pussycat?
And so since Theo is helping Stormy, she does not gain exhaustion, which is fine.
And you realize that What's New Pussycat is either a really long song with like a dip in the middle, or
fishy.
someone's playing Hey, What's New Pussycat 4 times in a row.
See, finally make it to the point where you guys meet up again. Deep in the jungle. It's about like 6 when you guys finally meet up.
That was a lot of swimming.
Friends trying to battle.
Yeah, you might have just wanted to go through the rocks. Although
I want to look at the other two after I heard the cracks behind me as I was swimming.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
actually,
pretty sure I didn't.
anyone here know how to
completely fine.
heal? Roland needs some.
My bones hurt. The rocks were not friendly.
I'll roll cure wounds after my dog is off my lap.
Because how are your bones feeling actually? A little better than before the walk?
I can at least walk without help now. I feel better, but not by much.
I will use 3 point. Oh, I was just gonna use 3 points to lay hands. If you're gonna do that, then fuck it.
That doesn't cause. Hold on. Stop. Just trying to attack the door.
That's fine.
Okay, Jesus. Alright. 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. Spellcasting ability modifier. That's my +4, right? Or what is it?
What would be wherever your
Charisma.
wisdom is? Wait.
Oh
yeah.
that's
Sorry,
2.
divine sorcerer. So yeah, charisma.
Four.
I will heal the rest with 2. Just pat on the shoulder.
You feel
All I need is 2 to be at full health, and I'm good.
I did give you 2.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Pat,
just-
pat.
How convenient.
Yeah, pat
One
right
health
on
for
the
each
shoulder.
pat.
Yeah.
I pat
Thank
4
you both.
times. Pat.
Just imagine, those like
This is
Like-
this is an incredibly inefficient way to do it, and I love it.
like in Dragon Ball when they're like like the flurry of fists. That's why I imagine you guys are just like flurry of fists. Heal.
That's
Healing
for me. I was
first.
just imagining like a cat kneading on my shoulders.
Mhm.
Mine are like when someone hits you in the shoulder, and it's a little bit too hard. Like it doesn't hurt, but it's like, man.
Come on,
It kind of
shut
moves
up.
you just a little bit
Yeah,
forward.
oh.
Yeah.
So, you guys are now here in the middle of the jungle.
I want
So
to
what-
feel bleeding. I'm sure I'm fine.
You're
You
way
guys are-
too much into murder for me to just start healing you, man.
Well, to be fair, you've been
You're
saying you
giga
are
creepy.
I am fine. I'm just
See.
curious if I'm bleeding.
How much health do you have? Are you below
I'm
half
half.
health? Half? Yeah, then you'd be bloodied, so you'd be bleeding some.
I'm fine.
Yeah, he says he's fine. All right, what's the plan now, chaps?
I'm very wet.
I have
You
no
are
idea
very
where
right.
we are. What time is it?
It's around 6.
Oh, I just heard the rain pick up. That's pretty good. Yeah, there's like a 50-50 chance I'm going to lose internet during this, so
It's fine.
nothing about you will be lost.
That's a coin flip we'll take.
Yeah, we take those.
I would have laughed so hard if you got cut off in the middle of we take those.
No, the best would be if I got cut off halfway through, but it was just my computer fucking up. It's like, oh, I guess we lost it. No, we won.
Now we're fine, actually.
False alarm. All right,
Oh, God.
so it's 6. Should we find somewhere to bed down for the night?
Yeah, probably.
Such as, I'm going to look around, not on an open beach.
Let's get
Did you
going.
see what killed those people on that boat?
No.
Dead people.
Okay.
Calm down.
I'm
Keep it in your
gonna walk
pants,
into
all
the
right?
forest.
Jesus.
Because we're on the beach right now, so
Yes.
I guess I will start heading into the jungle.
Again, heading into the jungle. To hear
All right.
noises.
Follow, I suppose.
What kind of noises?
Nature.
Healthy noises? Regular nature or like murdering nature?
Murdering nature.
Ah, fuck, like dinosaurs and shit.
All right. Actually, yeah, I got attacked earlier, so I'm going to be drawing my weapon. Plus, I use it to kind of hack my way through. So.
You hear the sound of
Jingling chains. Sorry.
You hear what sounds like, kind of like something of a mixture between a cow and a horse, followed by a roar of a T-Rex.
That
Sounds friendly.
I don't
That
know,
doesn't
I
sound
never
friendly at
willingly
all.
Come here, honestly.
You hear multiple
did
sounds
you
of
not willingly come here?
Not really.
Why are you here?
I want someone to go help the army at this area.
And what? You just got the unlucky straw?
Yep,
All right, sorry for that.
it's whatever.
Sounds like it isn't whatever, given that
I mean,
you
I've
wish
only
it
been
wasn't
chased-
you.
I've only been chased by a T-Rex once.
Yeah, chased by a T-Rex.
I mean, that's bad.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean,
just gonna look down at this room and be like, I'm not sure I can take a T-Rex.
no.
Change that.
can't-
I
you can't.
can't.
Yeah, no. So we'll just hide from it.
I'm going
Maybe
to-
we should stick by the shoreline.
Yeah, I'm gonna look down at my jingling chainmail. Hide from it, huh?
You hear
You think
multiple.
T-Rexes can swim?
For sure.
You hear multiple noises of the cow things. You hear like a screaming, not screaming, but like making the.
Death noises.
The cow things.
Death rattles.
Ah!
You'll have to kill me.
We hear
Yeah,
one of
you
the
hear the-
cows go, he's got Frank!
Jim, no. You hear one
Cows
going,
are
you
winning.
run, I'll hold them off.
If I had to guess, it's probably being held back. It's like its tension is.
It's distracted.
Going after something. Yes, thank you.
In which case, we should probably start moving quickly before it becomes undistracted.
Where are we trying to get to? Do we know?
Look around at the rest of the party.
I'm gonna roll around in the sand.
All right, so that's a no.
I guess I'll try to. I could try to get back to the southern camp.
Sure, let's try that. That
'Cause
sounds like
I'm
a place
assuming-
with more people.
There's a camp, like the one I was helping get the food for, or whatever.
It's the south. That's the Red Kingdom.
Yeah.
What
my kingdom.
government were you helping by chance?
The Red Kingdom's the Wee Ridge Kingdom, right? Weridge. How do I pronounce
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
The
Here, let's move
Weridge
back
one.
to the other map. Just sit
Alright.
on the talk.
Why?
Shit.
I'm on
I'm
the
just
other
wondering.
side. Draw a sword.
I am on the other side, but I'm not saying that. Because I'm from Quinberry.
I think two of us, three of us are from the different nation, but two of us are from the same one.
So here. Okay, so hold on, let me
I
separate
know at
this
least
out.
one of us is from the pirate realm.
So yeah, let's have everyone.
Sup?
Oh, everyone go to
this
their
picture-
hometown.
No, not their hometown, just their home side. So you. So you're on that side.
I'm a noble.
Noble.
I don't remember where Eleanor's from.
Actually, I just realized.
Eleanor is, she was put on the blue side.
So,
Yeah, wasn't she Blordor or whatever?
She
No,
was
Lumpy
Blordor.
was Blordor.
so funnily enough,
I think she chose it. Too.
my bond is that I love
No,
someone
so-
on the other side.
Someone was Pantma. Who's Pantma?
That
Oh,
was
maybe
me.
It's me.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we're a
saying
little
that,
bit
but I love someone
outnumbered
from
here.
Down here.
Well, why is Theo over there? Move Theo to where he belongs.
I'm from here.
Yeah.
I follow.
There you
Theo,
go.
you're a
That's
treasure.
No leader
a
controls.
national treasure. Okay. So yeah, so everyone's on their side. Carry on. Conversation.
But I don't care that much because one of my bonds is actually love someone from this side. So
Wow. how
Like, okay.
romantic.
I chose a random one. I was like, that works. All right, so to the southern camp, I suppose.
I
Maybe we
gotta
can.
go at my cloister.
Well, where are they?
They're
They-
in the south.
They're in the
Does
south.
everyone else have
What-
somewhere they need to be?
I'm just
Not
going to
really.
look off to wherever the sounds of the death are coming from. Not here.
Okay, well, I'll be honest, Can I try to tell, like, what side of the island we're on and try to figure out which way is south?
Well, you could probably tell by which way the sun is, right?
That makes
Right.
sense.
I'm gonna
Like,
stand
you're
up
a
now.
ranger. That's a pretty simple trick.
Yeah, so
Try
able
the
to tell
sun.
which
That's a
way-
neat trick.
So
which
you
way the
immediately
south
know.
is.
Yes, you do know which way is south.
Alright.
Okay,
I
This
hope
way.
I'm covered in sand.
You can
You're a fucking weird one.
you can marching towards to where the cave was.
it's fine.
We'll just not get chased in there again.
Exactly.
You guys had gone north. LOL. Alright. So okay, so you guys begin traveling.
And it should be noted, when we're traveling south, does the sounds of the carnage get louder or quieter?
Well they're not like constantly, it's not just like entire time.
Medic, fuck.
So like it gets sometimes it's quiet and sometimes it's like loud. Just kind of
So it's separate carnages happening.
yeah. But one team.
That's good.
Come back
you
and
guys
there's gonna be a bunch of dead T-Rexes.
And a single cow that's just standing upright with a sword.
just standing there screaming.
Moo. The cow looks at us, says moo, and then charges and kills all of us.
Kills.
Oh, I just
Um,
realized.
It does get, but so you guys have a rock, pretty much towards the end of the other side. Or you had like the mile that from the cave, and a bit more when it begins to get quite dark.
Just Thea, what are the chances that if I went to the south camp, I would be recognized there?
Not really. Like,
All right, cool.
I mean, you're not the Pope or anything.
Yeah.
You're just
Wanted
a,
I
criminal.
just wanted to make sure.
you're just a religious guy.
Actually, I'm a noble.
Oh. That's your
Hence why
background
I
is noble?
asked.
I see now. Well, I was like, I thought you were like Pope or something. No,
No,
you
I
might
came
get
from a place that's
recognized.
relatively north, though. I'd probably
Is your
hide
family
my emblems.
military ability or was there?
Well, I'm a paladin. I came to hone my craft, so
So you would say that they're a military family, maybe. They'd have to be like a high official. It'd be like some guy with a scar that's like, your parents killed my parents.
I'm like, my parents have never been to war, just my brothers. It's like, oh, fuck,
Parents
wrong
killed all
family.
my brothers.
Sorry.
Your parents sent your brothers to kill my brothers, who were
No,
sent
they-
by my parents. Oh, fuck.
Ah, shit. Wait a minute. That was a turn. It was an accident. Yeah, but fuck you.
All right, so you guys decide to rest for the night.
Cool. So knowing that I'm heading south,
Is there
I
like
am
a
going
nice
to...
like hidden place kind of?
Not really.
Unfortunate.
Is there a way
Mhm.
to make it a little bit more hidden? Like,
I mean, are
Land
you guys on the beach?
that's
Are you guys
wise.
going into the jungle?
We've been in the jungle.
I
Yeah.
think you guys were following the beach.
Oh, that probably would have been a smarter idea.
I did say the beach.
That's what I thought. That's what I heard.
No, I thought we were in the jungle.
Well, because I said you guys
Well, the
walk
first-
towards the jungle and you hear the roar back up to the.
Oh, okay. So if we're on the, I mean, can we move into the jungle to rest?
Yeah. Okay, so you guys move into the
Nice.
jungle.
It's probably
My
we can find a
sand
much more
still
hidden
there.
spot.
Whoever is in the lead of this part, the two people actually, you can walk on side by side. The two people that are in the lead, please roll me, and that can see nature.
Roll what?
Nature.
I would assume I'm one of the people because I can navigate terrain. So let's see who's with me, because I am not rolling. There's trees here, boys. Me and Olga.
All right, Olga, you're from Pirate Land. You know a dead man tells no tale. So you recognize what could kill you. You stop. Well, actually, you don't have to stop to them, but you do recognize ahead of you there is a plant that attaches itself to trees, and will attack pretty like medium. It'll attack medium-sized creatures, try to sedate them and eat them.
I will relay that information to my fellow. Oh,
He died.
Damn, he got sedated and taken. Oh,
Oh my god, they got him already, dude.
it's an ambush.
No way a
Point.
plant will come after me. I'm covered in sand.
Hey, yo, what up, dudes? So the power
Lost
now.
the 50-50.
The power.
Also, I'm looking outside, and
You're gonna die.
well, it's like barely raining. I think we've hit the eye of the storm, actually.
Oh.
But I'm looking in the sky, and flash, 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 flash. It's just it's not letting up. But
Yeah,
I
that's
have,
good.
Yeah, this is where Peyton dies.
if I'm fucking lucky. God, what if that was the last recording I ever showed up in? Just this is where X died. If I'm lucky, and then he fucking died.
you'll be memorialized on YouTube forever.
Memorialized, yeah, fuck that. So what I miss? Because I am like standing
There's
kind of outside.
danger. There's danger trees.
Yeah,
Danger tree. What kind of danger trees?
The ones that kill
the
you.
good kind.
We good? Oh, I love good kind.
They attach
God,
to
that's so-
trees and abduct you.
It's so much fucking lightning. I've actually never seen this much lightning before. It's insane.
I'm hungry.
Mm.
So let's not go near those, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just rest on the beach. This is kind of a terrible place. Thoughts?
And that's
I
when
suppose
we
the beach
find
is as
out
good a place.
about the- Go on.
What?
That's when you each get taken by a plant. Oh my god.
I suppose the beach is as good a place as any if we don't want to die in our sleep. Well, you all don't want to die in your sleep.
You
What?
do?
You don't know my life.
Okay.
Wow. All right, hot topic.
Let's sleep on the beach, everyone.
Okay. So you guys head out to the beach and begin to set up camp. After about 30 minutes, you hear from the distance something charging towards you.
Okay, God. No matter where we go, there's just enemies.
Do you
We
think
can
you
hear
can
it, we
swim?
can't see it though.
It's kind of hard to see. You just hear the branches breaking. So you finally hear a noise between a cow and a horse. As
Fuck, it did win.
Oh my god.
You see you finally see a creature that looks somewhere like a mixture between a cow and a horse, but it has a very strange pattern on its body.
This is weird.
It has like a zebra, like it's black and white like a zebra, but it is like diamonds and swirls all over its body. Where its body still is, there seems to be a huge gash on its hind. It is
You
bleeding.
boys back.
It
Is there anything
crashes through.
chasing it?
Not that you can hear. It had just run to the beach, and it looks at you, and it screams and begins to. It kind of runs away, but it also just kind of falls.
All right. So I initially lost the 50-50, but I see this as an absolute win.
So it is now about 50 feet down the beach from you.
And it's just laying there?
It is laying there.
Does it appear to be injured?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's injured as fuck.
Okay.
I'll walk up to it.
Yeah, I will approach
I'm
it.
gonna fast walk.
How close are you getting to it?
I'm gonna get as close as I need to, aka I'm willing to go within melee range.
Well, as you guys begin to get closer, it kind of gets up and starts making noises, stomping its hoof.
I would like to take the dodge action.
I'm gonna try to calm it. Like, hey.
Comet?
Yeah.
Oh, comet. I thought you said like comet, like fucking like minute comments or something. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I'm using a Draco Meteor on it.
It begins to kind of slowly back up, but as it tries to put some pressure on its hind leg, it kind of falls over and it begins. It looks angrily towards you guys.
I don't have any weapons out.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue to approach.
Okay. It is still angry. It kind of begin to kind of like worm. If that's the best way to, it's just like squirming on the sand. It is an odd sight to see, but it seems to be not doing any good for its injury. But you are looking at it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone who is looking at it as you approach it, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, what was that? Oh man, my internet just went out again. Oh.
Okay, Olga. So you're pretty much, you just see this cow horse thing worming its way across the, not the sand, but it's just kind of just wiggling its body. The rest of you, you are on a, you guys are in a desert. It is hot. The sun is bearing down upon you. It is hot as hell.
Can we like see each other there? Or are we
No.
just alone?
You're alone.
This is not possible.
Oh no.
You're now just in this place all by yourself. In this hot desert.
I'd like to try
What does it look
smacking
like to
myself.
people that weren't looking at the creature?
Huh?
What does it look like to the people that weren't looking at the creature?
You see
Or
your four.
approaching?
Well, your four friends are there.
I'd
I'm
like
gonna kneel down
Ooh, actually.
on both knees and
Okay.
accept death.
Okay, so Olga, you see the lizard folk just kind of buckle onto his knees.
I do think we're like smack both sides of your face trying to snap yourself out of shit.
How far does the horizon stretch each way?
It is, you just see desert. You see maybe like a plateau in the far distance.
I guess I'll just walk in whatever way I happen to be looking when I was initially dropped in.
Does smacking my face do anything?
Smacking your face gives you another wisdom save.
Hey. Damn it.
It's real. It's gotta be real.
Hmm.
I mean,
Oh,
so,
wait,
hold
what
on.
about the signet ring? I wonder if that does anything.
The signet ring does not partake in any.
Damn.
Okay. Everyone, actually. Theo, you're getting closer to it. It is still kind of just wiggling its body. Theo,
What's up?
what are you doing?
I don't know, I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, can I medicine it?
First you would have to do animal handling, let you touch it.
Ooh, those are...
Anyway, the rest of you that are in the take 1 damage
Oof.
of heat.
Ow.
You feel heat. It's not actually heat damage, it's actually psychic damage, lol.
It's heat damage.
Heat damage.
What's going on over there? Hello? Friends?
So that's my understanding. So this is how it is. So we have campfire, this person here, they're not here, they're here, and they're with the cow, and we'll get Cass.
Since I'm basically fucked anyway, I'm going to take out my cards and start playing solitaire.
In the desert.
Yeah. I don't see any way out of here. I've already tried waking myself. Wait, I have Larskin. Let's try and drink from that. See if that does anything. Pour it on my head. I don't know.
Okay, so as you do that, you get another wisdom saving throw. Did you roll animal handling, Theo? If you're gonna try to...
I haven't. I was debating whether maybe I could just knock it out and then try and medicine it.
Jesus.
Give it the old Amelia.
As you begin to drink the water, your body and mind are fresh and renewed. And you're back where you were. You haven't even moved, so you're left. You just see Sid, not Sid. He's not Sid. He's Talon. Talon just walking in place, and Blade on the floor.
Hello?
I'm just going to grab Talon and just shake him really hard.
Start punching him as hard as you can.
Like as hard as I can, just shake him back and forth.
Roll a wisdom, Jake.
Roll a wisdom. Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a fucking sandstorm! Oh,
fuck!
So now comes round 2, if that doesn't
both
work.
of you, Blade and Talon, take another damage.
Hand out to the side, just right in the face.
Damn. Lethal damage.
Is
I'm
everything
not doing
all
lethal
right?
damage, it's a slap, not a punch. I'm not Carla. You hear that, bitch? I always remember.
Are you just really just accepting death? This is it?
I'm grabbing my wounds from the water, thinking maybe I should have asked for help.
I'm gonna walk behind. What's your character's name again? Shayla?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shillelagh.
Shayla.
Haley, what's going on?
Do I get another wisdom save from him slapping me?
Oh yeah, you see
the
so
big
see him
slap.
You just see him slap across it. You make another wisdom. You just brought back to life, and you just realized that you just got, dude.
Ow.
Welcome back to reality. And I'm going to go over to the other one, and I'm just going to do the same thing, where I just grab and just shake.
And make a wisdom saving throw.
That was really weird.
Oh my god, it's a sandstorm.
Then in the same exact
Take 3 damage.
in the exact same way I did before, hand out to the side and just right in the face.
Alright, and that passes. You wake up, you're brought to your senses. Your face kind of hurts a little bit, but good to go.
Welcome
What
back to reality.
happened?
So now that as soon as you guys are so Theo, your animal handling has managed. It kind of trusts you, and it's kind of was distracted by doing its little thing. It has stopped wiggling, but it's just not very happy. But it is injured and it's crying. Okay.
I will heal myself for 1 damage. I'm going to heal. Talon.
Yeah.
For 2.
I need to eat them.
And that's the last of my land
So
hands.
Theo, you said you were going to try to medicine it?
Yeah, I'm debating
Actually,
whether that's a good
I'm not
idea,
gonna
but you know
kill
what?
you,
Fuck
Jake.
it.
Never mind. I'm gonna
Well, I
save
mean,
it in case.
it's not
bad
resisting you.
things.
It's just kind of staring at you, wary. So like, you see that it's one of its legs is like ready to hit you.
I have
It's
a
it's
well. I
it's
have a
ready to
backup plan.
action.
I'm
It's
gonna
ready
try
to
and
action.
medicine this shit.
you know, this is, where are you from? What's like your story? Are you from a farm? You're from pirates.
Yeah, I'm my background sailor, so probably
Sailor.
actual
All right. Well,
pirate.
so you know, while you're pirating, you know, stealing animals isn't a big thing. Some people kind of like want exotic pets and shit. So you know how to calm animals down in their time of need. And so you're able to really keep calm, and you're like, oh, this isn't too much different from a horse or a cow. And so you manage to like patch it up like perfectly. Like there's not going to be any permanent damage. It should be fine. It's not going to be like running anytime soon, but it is doing pretty good.
And I started approaching with sword and shield out.
It is upset. You hear it. So it now trusts you. With that medicine check, it will trust you, obviously, but it begins making a loud noise, alerting. You hear birds fly in the jungle.
Start dragging myself towards it.
Okay, no, you two should probably stay back. I think it doesn't like
Is it-
this.
The less
Is it not a
Tyrannosaurus
combatant?
Rex attracting noises we make, the better.
Well, I'm going to ask if it's a non-combatant,
I mean,
and that is
I
the
don't
exact way
fucking
I
know.
phrase it.
look at it.
What's that?
A, non-
It's gonna go
a
sit
non-combatant
by
is
the
just someone
fire.
who doesn't fight, or something that doesn't fight.
Is it fighting?
I mean, it did put us in a weird, like, desert realm thing.
Yeah, but it's not doing that now.
Yeah,
Anyone,
why do you think it isn't doing that?
Theo and I guess Robin, since you're a druid, roll
Mhm.
nature for. Okay, well, you don't know what it is, Olga, but it's, you know, like a cow and a horse. Roland, you recognize these are they have a bunch of different talk from. You learned it as a hypno cow.
It's a hypno cow.
Does that make it a non-combatant or a combatant?
Yeah,
That
it-
doesn't.
you know,
They tend to just graze in herds, and they just kind of exist.
okay, so basically the hypnosis was just a defensive tactic because it's hurt.
Yeah.
So it's a non-combatant.
Yeah.
I'm going to put away my weapon.
It's not even omnivore. It's like
So it's pure herbivore.
pure herbivore. So if you
So are we
died,
gonna
it was just
find
about
a bunch of T-Rexes that are dead from heat stroke.
They die from dehydration because their body freaks out. It just starts sweating a shit ton.
Don't answer that question, by the way.
With my weapon now put away, does it still like?
It is not happy with any of you except for Theo.
Can I try and make it less unhappy with me? I do have animal
Make
handling.
it, you must
Yeah.
like me or else.
No, it's like
That doesn't really no.
not see me as a threat more of. I do have animal handling.
I mean,
Shrug.
you can try. It's not very happy.
I will attempt to because I'm an
it'll-
idiot.
It'll be very hard.
Very hard. All right.
Yeah, it'll be extremely hard since you did, walk up with a sword, and it's not a goldfish. It remembers. You just because you put it away, it's not like
Listen,
peekaboo, where'd it go,
Maybe
baby?
I'll get lucky. Maybe I won't.
No.
I didn't.
It's
Haven't
not,
had any really great rolls this session.
It doesn't. It actually kind of just kind of puts its face near Theo.
All right, sure.
So,
My rolls have been fucking awful.
Leo, how does the flute that I found work if I were to play it?
Like a flute, I'm
like a
assuming.
You know how to play the flute?
No shit. I do, but like, what does it do?
Sound like a flute.
Like,
You
it's just a
don't know.
normal flute.
Well, you know that it is magic. because I mean, look at it. Look at it. It was obsidian and wood and shit. Yeah, it's got to be magic, and you feel the magic. But like, you I don't know. Roll. I don't know. There's not really much to roll for it. Roll Arcana.
Okay. I just want to know if I could technically put the cow to sleep and no one else.
So you don't know what it does. So like, you're whatever. The only thing you have to go on is the clue.
I just don't want to knock everyone out at the same time. So I'm not going to risk it.
What are you trying to do?
Fucking Pied Piper?
And I hope you remember the clue because I forgot what I said.
Vaguely clue.
I'm gonna try and get the cow to lie down and sleep, and I'm gonna go to sleep. And let out the dog. I'll be right back.
Jesus.
Is he laying on the cow? Just gonna sleep on the cow?
He's trying to get the cow to go to sleep, then sleep with it, I think.
Okay, then yeah, they succeed.
I'm gonna drag myself towards the fire.
Oh, he
doing
puts
what?
the cow to sleep? Alright, I'm gonna go up and chop the cow's head off.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna Clegane the cow.
Theo
I'm
is right
also not
next to
doing
it.
that. Yeah, I'm not doing it.
It's two heads with one soul.
But one of my things is that one of my traits is like, conflict can often be resolved without bloodshed.
Oh, that's nice.
You gotta let my doggy out. He hasn't
And so it's
been
like,
out
is
in
it
a
a
while.
non-combatant? Is this thing gonna try and murder us?
So, Ham, what'd you say you're doing?
Dragging myself towards the fire.
Okay, so back towards camp.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna do it.
Okay.
Should we set up
I
like
can't
watch or?
physically defend
I think
myself.
we're gonna end here with you guys setting up for watch.
Okay.
I think this is a great spot to end.
Alright. Wait, before we do, how injured are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Me, a lot.
Ham has like 1 HP, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
1 HP?
One.
Alright, so you have 1 HP. How about
he's fine.
the rest of you?
Let the
You healed
cow
me
hit the
you
floor.
healed me to full. So.
No, I said I didn't because I was saving the 2
Oh,
just
okay,
in
you did.
case.
Okay, then I'm
So you're
at
2
10 out of
off.
12.
And then I don't think anyone else in the party really took any damage. So
Yeah, no.
I've healed myself to full. And because I don't particularly like the serial murderer, because they're a serial murderer, I'm gonna heal the ranger.
Hey, I
Anybody
appreciate
help
it.
attempted to try to lift me up, I would not accept it.
Well, no one's trying, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Nope. I will drag myself to death before I get help.
Oh, you don't need to drag yourself far. I can get you there. I can do it with just the shield.
You had help with the ocean.
Hello, Robin.
Yes, I am back.
Hi, we'll be ending the session here.
Mm.
With you guys setting up for watch.
Didn't even kill the Hypno Cow. How much health does the wait, no, the Hypno Cow is definitely bloodied. How many swings do I think it would take to just chop the head off?
Oh my god. That is an answer I'm not going to give you.
Why not?
If I was
Because the session has ended. I'll tell you next time.
All
If
right.
I was standing, I would
What is
totally go
wrong
try
with
to
you?
fuck
Why are you
myself.
trying to kill us?
And the recording there. Part of me just wants to gain something because I didn't actually murder anything.
Why are you trying to murder the Hypno Cow?
I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones recently.
What does the Hypno Cow have to do with this?
Murder, and also it put me in a weird fucking desert land, and I had to smack our party members out of it.
Yeah, but you attacked. You tried to attack. You were aggressive.
Actually, I didn't. I took a dodge action in
You
case it
had your-
attacked me,
you
and then
had your
it
sword
did.
out.
Quote, you
Yes.
tried to attack it. Oh, you had your sword out. I didn't realize that's the same thing.
You had your sword. That has intention.
I didn't believe it would just fucking kick me and knock me out. I would have dragged myself over to it and stabbed it and then lick
that
the
would've
blood
been-
off the blade.
That would have been so funny if you drag yourself over and just kicked you once and you're just out like a light. That would have been fucking hilarious.
All right, kids. Thank you for coming to today's session.
Welcome, Gramps.
Thanks, kids.
Old man. Differential. Well, he's on fucking Don't Disturb, so. Feels bad, man.
Alrighty. I'm gonna head out for a bit because I just got invited to something.
Smash.
Smash.
I'll smash you.
Alright.
With the
Bye,
rock.
everybody. Thank you for coming. We'll
Toodles.
come back next week.
It was not my pleasure.
Mhm.
I'll never
Hey,
show
do we
up
level
ever
up?
again.
You do not level up, sadly.
Like,
Goodbye now.
Alright, I have a friend who's going to play Mordhau with me, so
Ooh. Have fun Mordhowing.
yeah, that's the hope. Although I can only truly Mordhau if I have a longsword or in stock. These are the only ones you can Mordhau grip with.
Ooh. Try driving a car.
There are no cars. There are horses, though, which are fucking mean.
Hell yeah.
You can
Drive a
hit.
horse.
Yeah, you can hit someone with a couched lance.
You
Which
hit someone
is-
with a couch?
Yeah, well, couched lance is it's when you have the lance and you have it ready to just fucking skewer someone, and you can hit people with that, and it just kills them instantly. And it's so fucking fun.
That sounds actually pretty entertaining.
Yeah, it super is. Because you hit someone and then they just die. I actually did see someone, they had a kite shield. And a motherfucker, like, hit the lance against the shield, and the shield went flying, and they got flung to the ground, and I saw them get up. I'm like, that's a man. That is a real man.
Bummer, dude. Yeah, I don't need that.
You get hit by someone who you get hit in the chest with a lance by someone who is at a full gallop, and you just lose your shield and then just stand up ready to kill. Holy shit. He is a real man.
Mad respect.
Yeah. I once somehow parried someone when they tried to swipe my head off with a greatsword when they were on a horse. I don't know how I did that.
Always lucky.
Yeah, pretty much. I just got lucky at the right time. Ooh, did my Mordhau just crash? Did my computer just crash?
I can hear you.
No, it's just Mordhau being dumb.
Ah. I'm going to be right back.
Sure.
Okay.
I was kicked from the server, unfortunate. Because it glitched. Why don't you walk out that door, Southern woman? He ain't no good for you.
And Theo's recording is still happening.
Probably, actually. Oh, I'm getting some real bad lag, probably because of the storm.
Alright, I put Dancer to sleep. He's in bed now. On his little bed.
The large schlep.
Where's Leo?
The session ended.
He's dead.
Oh, what happened while I was away?
Very little.
We're gonna do watches,
Oh, okay.
but he
Yeah.
ended it.
To go take Dancer outside. He's an old man and can't hold
Oh
it in
my
his
God.
pee-pee that long. Oh yeah, we have to all leave the room.
Fucking face. Ugh. All right, just me.
It's a
Our
locked
stock.
room, so we'll move back to
Oh,
Lumberjack.
I'm trying so hard to try classic WoW before its release. Yes. Please. I just want like 5 minutes.
I'm back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, Jake. Wish me luck in this upcoming fight.
Good luck, soldier.
Oh my. Oh, I'm getting fucking bodied.
Uh-oh.
Please, World of Warcraft. Just 5 minutes.
That was a friendly horse. Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Back.
Come back.
What I miss?
Not much.
I see.
World server is
I like this
down.
stuff.
That's bullshit.
All right, game. You want to fucking not give me some grotesquely high ping so I can't parry? Thanks. I spawned into someone on a horse running you down. That's unfortunate.